All right, are you still there?
Yeah.
All right, man. Can you see anything now?
Let me see. Gamer, Loretta Gaming. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what the hell is going on. Like I said, I have a storm coming in, so
Mm-hmm. I got you running on that.
all
So,
right.
now you're looking. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. No, I just
Okay.
and my son just called me. He goes, "What the hell are you doing?" I said, "I'm trying to stream, dude." It just
Mm-hmm.
it for some reason it like I said with the weather out here where I'm at,
Yeah.
it sucks. I'm in the boondocks, if you know what that means.
I think.
I'm in the boonies. I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Oh.
Yeah, it's one of them. Oh, here we go.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, just like I said, out here
It's crazy.
it kind of sucks. Wi-Fi and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. Well, out here, we have to use Wi-Fi to call.
Oh.
Yeah, I gotta use Wi-Fi calling out here because my even AT&T and T-Mobile and everything out here does not work out here.
Mm-mm.
I have to use
It's crazy.
Wi-Fi calling.
Yeah. That's why if you come over here, you're good. You can call anytime, anywhere.
Yeah, but see, I don't like living in the city anymore, so I move outskirts. It just my wife
I
wants a
don't even like
horse.
living here. Like,
My wife wants a horse. My wife wants goats and wants a farm. I said, "Oh, fuck that." I lived on a farm for a while, and that sucks. Too much work.
damn, a horse? Damn.
Yeah, I'd rather have two or three more grandkids than I do have now because yeah, fuck that.
Bro, I wouldn't want a horse.
Oh, I love
Like
horses.
that. Huh?
Horses are awesome. I love horses.
Yeah, I love horses, but I ain't trying to buy a horse. Like,
The last horse I looked at would have costed me 10 grand plus all the feed afterwards.
yeah.
You know, like I said, I'd rather feed four more humans than a horse.
Yeah. Oh.
So I gotta add everything else fucking back on there.
Oh, now you're only showing your chat. Yeah, you still got.
Showing the.
Yeah, hold up. Let me
Let me
show
see.
you.
Okay, yeah,
Showing
because
that.
I'm. Okay, I know what I'm doing wrong. How about there?
Yeah, now you're good.
Yeah, it's because I'm using it on the same screen. Like I said, I'm still trying to learn this StreamYard bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Trust me, I'm gonna end up like you when I get a laptop.
I'm not. I'm on a PC though. Here's the
Yeah, you
thing.
want a PC?
You can see my PC in the background. I
Yeah, I
just
see it up there.
it's certain screens and stuff like that. It's crazy.
Right. Yeah, bro.
Listen, I'm not tech savvy at all. I'm a truck driver. I was in the Navy and I did some shit that I can't say, but you know, it
Damn.
was. I've done some shit. Let's see.
I feel you. Oh, make sure you get the join link. That's what Flex just said. Make sure you get that join link, like to join the stream yards.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
post the link, Laura. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to do that.
He's still learning, Flex. So.
Still learning, Flex. Just Flex knows. No, it's not on the share video file. I had to leak earlier. Shit. Okay. There we go. Copy the clipboard.
The clipboard.
Paste.
Let's see.
Pin that.
Bam. There you go.
All right, I'll be right back because I gotta make sure my front windows are closed.
Okay.
All right, let me see. Let me add. There you go. Can you hear me, Flex?
Yes, sir. How are you, brother?
I'm good, brother. I'm doing real good right now.
That's fantastic, bro.
Just having little issues, here and there.
Yeah, it happens to all of us.
Still learning. I know you had issues the last time too.
But I'm still learning to live life.
Yeah, same here, brother. Same here.
Hey,
40
Eddie,
year
how are
old,
you?
40 years old, and my wife still thinks I'm a kid.
Oops.
Yeah, we're all kids at heart, my man.
Oh yeah. But I do appreciate you, from you and Mrs. Flex, that $50 donor that y'all did earlier.
I was here for you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And like
The
I
money,
said, not
the
for,
money's
not for me. It's for everybody else going through this bullshit.
the money's secondary to me, man. I don't care about the money.
Same here. Like you always say, you rather have 1,000 subs and 100 people in your lives.
All day, every day.
Same here. Like I said, I had a couple of people tell me that I'm doing this just for subs.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
It has nothing to do with subs or anything like that. It's to help a family that was devastated by Ida. That my family got lucky, and it didn't affect us at all.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been through it. I can't really speak to that too much, but I've been through some natural cause stuff, like back when I was a kid and I was growing up in Portugal, and our walls were made of stone, and there was no drywall, and we had earthquakes every week. And each earthquake would add a new crack to our wall.
Yep.
and not knowing how long our house would be standing for.
Oh yeah.
So it's nice that we are in North American lifestyle. At least here, I can speak for myself in Canada that we kind of avoid all the hurricanes, all that bad temperature. But we know what it's been like to be without power and water for a day or two, and it's absolutely horrific.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, that's just the least of it. I'm obviously right in the eye of the hurricane. You're basically you're done. You're starting from scratch.
Yeah, exactly. And I talked to my buddy yesterday because I texted him. I said, "How are you doing?" He was on the road.
Yeah.
Load that he was on, they had a couple of issues loading him, and they had a couple of issues unloading him.
Oh, okay, okay.
So what ended up happening was he ended up getting unloaded and stuff like that. His wife, his mother-in-law, and the 3 dogs left from down where they were at, around Port Fourchon, Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
They came up to right past Lafayette from around where I'm at. The truck starts overheating.
Uh-oh.
So he's out on the road. And his wife and kid, newborn, and his mother-in-law are trying to travel up north to try to get away from the storm.
Oh, well.
They got to where they needed to go safe. We called our mechanic. The mechanic went over there and helped them out, get them back to around where we were at. They just got the pictures and the text message that their house fell off the concrete blocks.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, okay, well, that's fixable. We can, hopefully none of the frame was broken. We can jack it up, put it back on the blocks. His wife put on Facebook earlier, they lost their whole house. And it sucks. And I feel bad because we didn't get affected by it.
Yeah, that's good, man. Like for your case, right? For
Yeah,
your
it's
sake.
good for me, but it's bad for them.
Oh, I know. Unfortunately, somebody's got to go through it when you're talking about this stuff, right?
Yeah.
You're always hoping it's not going to be you. You're always hoping it's not going to be your friend or your neighbor next door. But ultimately, somebody's going to take the brunt of it, right?
Oh yeah.
So.
But this is one of the first times that it's happened to somebody that's so close.
Of course.
One of the other drivers that works with us.
Yeah, yeah.
I could say because I always got to say I'm number one. I'm the number one truck driver.
Well, obviously.
But I've been here the longest. I'm the only original truck driver left with this company, and I moved from Texas to Louisiana.
Yeah, yeah.
To work for this guy.
Oh, okay.
He's supposed to be jumping into my truck. He's a real good guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he has health problems.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, on this way down where his wife and mother-in-law were coming down with the baby and 3 dogs. One dog was on his last leg. Old dog. He's had him forever. Passed away on this trip, too. So his first dog actually passed away on this trip.
That's tough, man. Already add insult to injury.
Yeah. But he was fixing to put her down when he came back into town, and he didn't make it back into town before that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on. Let me look at my chat real quick. Hey, Miss Wendy, I appreciate it. Cat don't know I'm doing this stream or the next couple of streams for him. We're trying to help him out. And for Flex and Eddie, Miss Wendy is one of our pilot cars, one of our escorts that helps us do our oversized loads.
Okay.
And she knows Cat Smasher. She's run with Cat a couple of times. And like I said, we all have CB handles.
Yeah.
You get your CB handle from an old school truck driver.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it has to do the same thing in with police and stuff like that. I'm called lowrider because an old school truck driver gave me that name lowrider
Yeah.
because he saw the way I dressed, the way I He said I used to drive a big truck like I drive a lowrider, low and slow because I did nothing but heavy haul, oversized.
Yeah.
Cat Smasher. We've heard a couple of stories about him. He says he likes to blow up cats. If you know anything about motors, a cat is a motor that Peterbilt used to drive, or always made. A cat motor. He blows up the cat motors because he drives so fast and you know, he does shit he's not supposed to be doing.
So he likes to have fun with his
He
vehicle.
likes to have fun behind driving like you stole it.
Gone in 60 seconds, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, that's all right. What about Eddie? Eddie, you hiding over there? I can see you. I can see your right eye.
Nah, I'm sorry.
Maybe two eyes if we're lucky.
Hi.
Oh, we got both of them.
What's going on? How you been?
I mean,
Chilling?
I'm just working, I'm schooling. You know,
You going back to school September or what?
I'm already back in school.
Oh, you guys go back earlier, yeah. We got to go till September. We start in September. That's all right.
Last year high school, and then I'm not gonna give a shit.
Last year of high school.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, dude. Now you're making us feel real old now.
That's what I told him earlier.
Yeah.
I go, look, dude.
Old.
I somewhat remember my last day of high school.
Yeah. No, that's yeah. It's unfortunate that some of us have to go through this kind of stuff, and like I said in the beginning, I'm thankful that I'm living where I'm at because we don't really get too much of this natural disaster stuff.
Yep.
So, and no, behind me, this is not my house, Eddie, and no, I don't own a grand piano. Okay,
You can't play the piano,
okay.
Flex. Play the
settle
piano
down,
for me.
bro.
Can you go
Walk
play
back
that
there.
piano
Play
for
piano for me.
Eddie's like, holy fudge! Look at this guy's house,
Can you go play
God
that
damn
piano?
That house is awesome.
right? It's on StreamYards. It's StreamYards' house.
StreamYard's house.
That's crazy. See,
Yeah.
I gotta show what I do behind me. This is my I don't know if you see that sapper. You know what a sapper is?
What is that?
That's somewhat of special forces in the army.
Oh, okay.
That's what my son wants to go to.
Nice.
My oldest son, or my youngest stepson.
Oh, nice.
He does that, and then of course we gotta have the. You can see it. Let me see. Nice determined 1775.
Nice. I thought that was some sort of like coat of arms thing.
No, yeah, the one behind me. No, it's a sapper. It's special forces. Fuck, I don't remember. He told me about it, but I'm Navy, so I don't know. But I know about Navy SEALs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And if you ever look at my shirts that I actually do,
Oh, nice.
I got the
Support the
club
troops.
grunt style.
Yeah, nice. It almost looks like a
Look at this right here. Look at it.
That's awesome.
The founding fathers in artillery. Come on now.
Amazing.
Oh, hold on. Wait. We got one more joining after the stream. What's going on, brother?
Not much. Just that time of night, I'm going to set up playing catch up, usual.
Oh, what up, Subnova?
Eddie,
What's going on,
you
buddy?
got to have words with Junior, Eddie. Seriously, you got to have words with Junior.
Bro, I already killed him, bro. Like, keep going, bro.
You know, if it ain't Ed, it's Ed or Eddie.
No, he only said that because he got annoyed by him, and then he called him out for a 1v1 and shit.
Oh well.
But yeah, me and Sub talked about this earlier when I was on the stream about. I try to put this out earlier, and you heard it earlier, that people say I'm doing this because I want subs
No.
and stuff like that. No.
No.
If
As I
anybody,
said,
like
if anybody,
flex,
if,
flex.
if anybody told me that, bro, I'd be like, you know what, buddy? Have fun in your own channel. You won't be seeing me anymore.
No.
No,
I don't need none of that. I don't give a shit about subs.
it's not even that. I said this to Lo earlier. You know, even if they want to come in and donate and help the cause, that's great. They don't have to hit the button. They don't have to hit the like.
No.
Yeah. No,
You
I know
know,
that. I know,
But
but
at the same time, the only thing we could ever ask is they share it out, especially when it's something like this.
well, that's the thing, and I want to let all you guys know, because you guys have at one point or another are still my members. The reason why I don't do the whole shout out thing is because for me to sit here and shout out however many 50, 60, 70, 80, whatever, I've almost hit like 80 every time they go live. I'd basically be sitting on my computer all day. So
Not even like I do sometimes.
if I don't do it for one, I don't do it for all. And that's just the
Mhm.
way I am. But for causes like this, it's kind of a little bit different. So I make exceptions.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why, if you guys ever wonder why I don't shout out certain channels, you know, that's the reason. If I do one, I do it all. If I don't, I'm not gonna pick and choose.
No,
So
you can't.
I
You
make
can't
it-
because
I make
that's where it can cause. Well, why are you doing it for this person?
well,
Yeah,
that's
Not
the thing.
me.
And it
and
happens,
vice versa.
and there's other channels that do it too. Like, you know, they post certain people going live, and then others they don't post it going live. It's a curiosity thing for me why they would do some and not others. But
I try
I would
to
never, I would
as I
never,
can.
yeah, I would never raise a stink over because I could care less.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's certain people out there that do, and I do try. Like I tried getting everybody's. I can. You know,
Yeah.
it's like it's 3 a.m. for me right now. I should be in my bed.
Yeah, exactly.
It's 9 o'clock for me.
Yeah,
You
it's
know.
9 o'clock over here.
Yeah.
Hey, what you
Try-
rolling over there?
Cigarette,
Well, what kind?
normal.
Well, I know normal, but what do you got in there?
What's normal for you?
It's called Gold Leaf. It's just a normal tobacco that we get in the UK.
Nice.
You know, I've been trying to quit, but the stress of the job that I do away in real life it's been a bit hectic. You know, we've managed to finally get Shining Stars to agree to do their all-day event now.
Mm.
But the day that they booked it was the weekend I was going to take off. So I'm now running around trying to get extra security in now to help me out that day. But there's other places, they're screaming for security right now. They're screaming for bouncers all over the UK right now. Because a lot of people, when the lockdowns happened, they got used to sitting at home in front of a desk, like in front of a computer, doing a staying at home job.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I don't know how.
And-
I don't know how where y'all are at, how they did everything like that. But the people
We
that
got
they were
full
giving,
lockdown.
the people that were on unemployment, what they
Mhm.
call it, they were making more money than somebody that was working.
Oh yeah, it was the same here.
Same thing over there.
Yeah.
Same,
Yeah.
It was the same here. You know,
You know-
I know one family got like double what I was earning in a week.
That's crazy.
But when I was working away and I was working good money, you
Yeah.
know, because obviously, you know yourself, I was away for about 6-7 months last year, working
Yeah.
away and whatnot. And it just amazed me that I'm going away trying to work my ass off for my family, yet there's people getting to sit there and rake it in. And you're like, well, why didn't I do that? Oh, wait, I bust my ass.
Yeah.
I can't
It's-
I can't do it.
I think it all depends too on like what kind of companies you work for, because obviously some people get paid more than others, and others have
Mhm.
like benefits through the government. And if you work for the government, you always know you're pretty much covered, you know. So
Oh yeah.
it's hard for us to like kind of compare ourselves to other occupations. But yeah, it is frustrating when you're busting your nuts and then somebody's staying at home watching Days of Our Lives and making
Mhm.
double of what you're making. You know?
Look, I've been working since this thing started.
Yeah,
You
I worked
know,
right through it.
I just do whatever I have to do to protect myself, protect my family. I've been off for a week and a half now,
Mm-hmm.
and I am literally bored out of my mind.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
I'm
Oh, I know that.
oh man, and it's
All too well,
because
bro.
there's certain things, COVID wise, because I was in contact with somebody that had COVID and stuff like that, and you know, I'm clear, my wife's clear, the family's clear. It just, well, no, we don't want to send you out just in case. Man, it's going on 2 weeks now, dude. I have no symptoms. It just,
Yeah.
I can't sit at home. I got my big truck sitting out in front. I go out. I've gone out there in the past week and a half, and I cleaned it out 3 times. I got to be in my big truck.
No, I know it's what you're used to, right?
It's nuts.
Oh yeah, it's like work's dried up for me during the week. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing now, and the weekends are picking up again. But during the week, if I'm not taking the dog out for a walk, I'm not doing things like, babe. Obviously, my youngest daughter. Everybody, as you know, I call
Baby
her
Nova.
Baby Nova.
She's
She's not in nursery tomorrow, so she'll have a lie-in. I'll get up. We'll take the dog out for a walk, local park that's actually an old anti-aircraft site, and it's still got half of the stuff, although it's fallen to bits, it's still there, you know. And then I'll come home, get the main kids from school, and then make dinner, and then do what I do, just to try and keep my day going through.
Yep.
Because that you did it with obviously homeschooling. Trying to keep things going.
It was completely out of my element, brother.
Hey, I'll be right back. Like, I gotta get me another drink, dude.
Yeah, go ahead. Go do your thing.
All right, I'll keep it going.
Yeah, I was completely out of my element, Nova. I was not used to being at home, and I had no choice, dude.
Yeah, I don't know how anybody can do it. Sit at home 24/7.
It's like, you know, I've been doing this shit ever since this pandemic started. It's like, what the fuck, like, and I worked before this pandemic started, and you know what? It's actually kind of funny how I actually do enjoy being outside and not sit in my room all damn day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, and then now it's like bringing back that whole thing over again. But, you know, now that I'm starting to work, it's like, you know, I'm not working every day, you know?
Yeah.
Because obviously I got to stay focused on school. Because once I'm done with school, I'm working morning and afternoon. I'm coming home and streaming. So it's like...
Oh, but sometimes you won't stream because you're going to be tired.
Oh, please.
We've all done that. I'm not going to lie.
They always keep me an extra hour. Like what the hell?
Depends what you're doing. Depends what kind of work you're doing and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
They tell me to... I'm at Taco Bell, so... You know, they tell me to stay an extra hour for the drive-thru. I'm like...
Yeah, when that end of the day hits, man, you don't want to stay a minute over.
No, that last hour is always the longest hour.
I mean, here's the thing: was I'm working 4 hours a day, so I just choose to stay like an extra hour. But then after that,
4 hours.
No, I'm done. I'm leaving.
4 hours, bro. How's that
4
work?
hours. What? 4 hours.
It's 4 hours for now, but then for the morning I'm doing 7-8 hours.
That's all right.
School, so.
Eddie. On Sunday, I did 13.5 hours. And then I had a group of young girls who wanted to go into the local city. But because of the way the taxis are at the moment, it's hard to get a taxi home. I ended up hanging around the city for 2 hours while they went to the club, enjoyed themselves, and brought them back home.
What do you do? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm a bouncer. I'm a bouncer in my local bar. I've been in the same place now just over 5 years. I do close protection during the week normally, which is anything from bodyguard to counter surveillance, terrorism planning and whatnot. We're working with one of the local soccer clubs, Kilmarnock. I'm part of a team for that as well. You
But
know,
is this all like a private firm, or is this actually like
it's
through?
with most of it's through the private firm. The bouncing part, I know the owner of the bar
Yeah, yeah.
that I work. I've known him a lot of years, and he had somebody in. They let a lot of stuff go on that he didn't like, so he contacted one of one of the previous bouncers who I'm good friends with. She then contacted me and says, "Do you want the job?" And I went, "Yeah, sure." It means I was busy on the weekends. I was busy during the week. I get most Sundays off, so then I take the kids out on a Sunday, go to the park or whatever. I'm only really busy on the Sundays when it's a Celtic and Rangers soccer game
Mm-hmm.
because that is a big rivalry where I am. Being like I'm literally 11 minutes drive from Celtic Park. 18-minute drive from Ibrox, which is Rangers, and the
Yeah,
rivalry between the two clubs is insane.
yeah,
You know, and but for the bar that I work at, I have to be there from say 11 in the morning right through to midnight. You know,
oh
so
yeah, that's tough.
but like I said, the girls they were wanting to go to one of the clubs in the city in Glasgow, and I know how bad the taxis are there now, so I made an extra four. I mean, like that. Give me 20 bucks for it. I'll take you in. I'll take you back. That covers the fuel.
Yeah, yeah,
And they gave me 40 because I hung around for 2 hours. But they were 19-year-old kids.
yeah, yeah.
What? And the last time they were in Glasgow, they told me they phoned the taxi at 2:30 in the morning. They didn't get out of there till almost 5 in the
Oh,
morning,
wow.
and anything could have happened to them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And two of them, their mothers and fathers, come into the bar I work, who I'm good friends with, and I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? I'll take you in. I took them in, went to McDonald's, had a few coffees, spoke to a couple of the security that was on at the McDonald's because it had been a bank holiday weekend here, you know, and then I picked them up, dropped them off home, and then went home, came home, went to bed. Up 3 hours later with baby Nova.
Yeah. Hit the repeat button.
Mm-hmm. I think that's why I was more tired yesterday. You know, but with what you want to do, well, I'll do what I can to try and help, like I said.
And like I
You
said,
know,
I'm not expecting a whole lot of money or any donations. Jet
like I said,
and Flex itself, they did enough to what I was expecting.
no,
I just want to get the word out there that there's
Hey, Jet.
families out there in need. Look up
Yeah.
any kind of organization out here in South
Well,
Louisiana.
I seen it like when I was in JJ's.
Yeah.
When I heard about it, because obviously we don't get as much news about other countries
Yeah.
where I am. I don't sit and watch the news because of my PTSD, especially being ex-army. I try to avoid the news because there's always
So,
something bad going on, especially with the whole.
Let me ask you this: you have PTSD with you being ex-army.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody says I got PTSD being from the Navy. I got stationed in upstate New York 11 days after 9/11. I helped with the cleanup. I did my share when I was up there. You know, they were like, "Oh, all you did was help with cleanup." So, yeah, that's all
What's that
did.
got to do with it?
Help with the cleanup.
Yeah,
I go
clean
move a
up
couple
the-
of bricks and find a stack of money, $100 bills. We got to turn them in.
not just that. What else did you uncover that they don't know about? You know,
Move the next
I-
stack. Move the next stack. I found arm, a leg.
that's what I was going. That's where I was basically leading with that. You know,
No, I know, and that's why I
I've-
saved that.
I was in Iraq when I just literally turned 18 when Iraq kicked off. I got 2 weeks February training in Germany, shipped out.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought I'd see what I saw. When I joined the army, I joined at 16 thinking I get to see the world.
Mm-hmm.
I get to have mates. I can get a good qualification, do 22 years, retire in my 40s, get a good job where I can just glide through life. You know, with what I've seen, like I said, I should be in my bed, but I'm wide awake. And I got up at 7:30 my time, and I've been up since. And I'll go to bed shortly, and I'll be back up at 7:30, 8 o'clock probably. It's just, it's hard, you know, living with it. I've lived with it now since 2007.
You getting
When
any
I got-
help?
I got some help, you know. I did get some help in the early years, you know, because I needed it.
And
Not so much
I
now
can say
because
this: you're a better man than me, because I haven't accepted the help.
no,
Yeah.
for me, Lo, I was engaged at the time when I came out.
This is my help right here, bro. Look at this. This is my help. Right
Well, I feel you on that one, you know, but I was engaged at the time when I left. I woke up. She tried to wake me up. I woke up with my arm around her neck, ready to break her neck if I hadn't snapped out of it. Now, that is what was my wake up call. You know,
And-
I could.
And
It was,
we could turn this stream into PTSD stuff like that. Look,
no, but the
I
point
do-
is,
I do.
I
Go ahead.
people see us as well what we are. You know, that's just the way we are now.
Mhm.
You know, I accept what I've did, what not. You know, if people say bad things about me, that's fine.
My
Yeah.
wife always tells me, "How come you don't ever worry about anything?" I said, "Because I've seen the worst."
Kind of immune yourself to it.
Yeah, it's called emotional detachment,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah,
She
we go through a lot of that in law enforcement too,
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
where
I was
we
gonna
go
say that.
through. Basically, it's you no longer feel empathy for people after a while. I
And it's not even
basically-
empathy for people. Just you've seen so much.
That you're tired of the bullshit.
Exactly.
It's called like empathy fatigue, where it's like no matter what you see, it just becomes just another. For me, I look at everything as a scenario. For me, it's all scenario based. Like every time I get into a certain situation, I'm already thinking like 5 steps ahead of what's
Mhm.
gonna happen if like S hits the fan. So I'm not even thinking about the person. I'm thinking more about let me keep
What's going to
myself.
happen next?
Yeah, and let me keep myself safe so I can get out of this situation and get ready for the next one.
Look. A lot of these,
That's
a
just
lot
the way it
of,
is.
lot of people with these storms and stuff like that, they start going crazy.
Mhm.
I don't normally do this. My piece is sitting here by me 24/7. Sitting here,
I've got something put away.
Oh, just in
It's
case
locked-
people
it's
like break.
locked up.
try to be stupid and try to break in.
Yeah, in
But
case
guess
people
what?
break into your house. Yeah.
My wife knows how to shoot. She has her own pistol.
yeah.
You see, you're lucky in that sense. You've got that way to protect your families and whatnot. But in the UK, we don't do that. You know, but I've got my tools.
See,
Yeah.
even if you look, you see this right here?
You got a
Is that
freaking what is a Beretta or what?
No,
No, it's
this
not
right
No,
here. Tell me.
That's the
Bro, that's my car 98 for Rebirth.
That's what I use for a rebirth too.
yeah.
no, that ain't a car. That looks more like the SPR. Come on.
Yeah,
look at it. This is a fucking
That's a custom
pellet gun.
grip.
22
Yeah.
pellet gun.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
And it sounds crazy, but we use that for squirrels out here.
Yeah.
I shoot squirrels.
Oh, we can get them no bother over here.
yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
but that has enough power to fucking put somebody down if you know how to
Oh
use it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
But
22 caliber pellet gun.
That's a big mama pellet, bro.
so that's where they got.
dude.
Now I just realised where they got the SPR idea from.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
pellet
That's,
gun.
that's what it is.
Oh, and it does sound like it too. It's got that.
Yeah, that has a little kick to it, especially around where I'm at. But this is only little Taurus 9mm subcompact,
Mhm.
concealed carry. You
And
know, mama, my wife has a 380, Smith and Wesson 380 with red laser. She had never touched a pistol in her life until she met me. I bought that to keep in my big truck.
I'm not sure if that's a good thing for you or a bad thing.
That's what I kind of. That's why
I think it's
when I
both.
got sober, I was like, okay, well, it's a good thing that I showed her how to shoot. She put 2 in the chest, 1 in the head, quick.
You know, one of these days you're going to be up too late, and she's going to say, "You better get your ass to bed."
That's why I don't do. That's why I don't do shit. I'd rather sleep on the couch. All right. I'm gonna go lay on the couch. I just, but she can protect her own. You know.
Oh yeah.
How likely would something be to happen of that nature in a time like this? There,
Where I'm at right now,
low key.
maybe 5%.
Oh, okay.
If it gets
Nah,
real
ain't that-
bad,
It's still 5% too many,
yeah, it is
right?
because there's.
But the
there's
thing
no
is, even-
telling, because we carry generators around where I'm at.
Mhm.
I carry a bunch of gas cans, especially when something's coming up. I fill up my gas cans. I know ways to get, because the generators I have, we don't set them up a certain way where I can also run it off of my diesel truck.
Yeah.
So we're the only ones around here that can run our stuff off of diesel. Now, if they see our lights on, everybody else's lights are off. You never know if the storm gets really bad.
Mm-hmm.
They can
No,
come
man.
and try to take over this house, which is never gonna happen because guy across the street is a Marine, because there's no such thing as an ex-Marine. We call
There's
him the
no
bull.
such thing as an ex-soldier.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He is. We call him the bulldog, because this dude, no matter what time of night we partying out here, from anywhere from 7 o'clock in the morning till about 5, 6 o'clock in the next morning, he is outside, and he is a big old dude. He is fuck. I'm sorry, Flex, but he outflex you, and he's like in his 60s.
Oh,
Yeah.
beast!
He a big dude,
I love it. I love it.
but
Uh,
we take care of our own around here.
Yeah, for
To
sure.
make sure everybody had ice. I
Well,
had
what-
2 bags of ice. Old boy had picked up at a store 5 or 6
Oh,
bags of ice.
drink.
He goes, "Hey man, you need more ice?" I said, "No, I'm good." I said, "But I got extra over here at the house in case the storm kicks up because of the power. Put everything in ice chest." He has 2 generators running. I have 2 generators running. You know, we take care of our own around here.
That's the way it should be.
Oh yeah.
What's
you
your
don't see
problem?
it. You don't see it nowadays like that in the States. Everybody wants to be.
It's the same over here. I'm not gonna lie. Like my great granny, my great gran, like she could leave her door unlocked. She used to have cakes and all that for all the local kids. Anybody could walk into her house welcomely, you know.
I used to hear that from
And
my
you ne-
grandparents
and
too.
you never had a problem. But the area where she used to live now is probably one of the biggest troubled areas. You know, it's not in this town; it's in the next town from me.
Yeah.
And you know where I am, I'm actually in where I was born and raised, my hometown. But I went up there to visit friends that I've got up there, and they told me how much trouble there is now. You know, I'm okay where I am because everybody knows me from the job I do. You know, they know you come near my door, it's not the dog you got to worry about. It's not acid. It's me. You know, I will charge them, you know, because I will protect my family no matter what. You know, like anybody would.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be like that.
No, it shouldn't. It's
You
just
know,
like you said, in the old days, every door was fucking unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And you used to, when you fought somebody one-on-one, you
You
fought
fought
somebody one. Now it's you're
With-
always outnumbered.
You see that? You see it with this. You fight him 1-on-1 with this. My
doesn't happen
my
anymore.
my nephew's 16, I think he is. He goes, Uncle, how come you carry a gun with you? You scared to fight 1-on-1, hand to hand? I said no. I said I've had my ass whoopings before, and I've whooped some asses before. I said, but y'all young punks nowadays, you get your ass whooped, you want to come with your boys and try to shoot me. And guess
I
what?
probably,
You're not gonna draw me. Trust me. I'm just like I know Subnova and
I've
Flex.
probably lost more fights than I've won.
Yeah,
But
me too.
from what I lost, I learned. You know,
Exactly. These kids, everything nowadays they want it handed to them.
but the army changed that for me. You know, they
See,
changed me from that violent little nut job.
yeah, I was a excuse my
We all
language.
were.
I was a dick
We all
because I
were.
knew how to box.
Even Deck can't sit there and say he was perfect. Not a chance.
Dude,
You know,
I was
I
a
bet he had his
boxer.
moments.
I was
No,
still
I
a
bet-
boxer.
I bet you had your moments. Come on.
I boxed. Look, this is my
I'm not.
last
I'm.
name.
I'm not undefeated.
Y'all know anything about boxing? Y'all know Chavez, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know Julio Cesar
Whoa.
Chavez.
Mm-hmm.
My last name is Chavez.
Right. You follow boxing? I take it then. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I done boxed.
Ricky Burns. Know the name?
Oh yeah.
I'm good friends with him.
Really?
See where I live right now?
Yeah.
His parents live 2 minutes up the road from me.
No shit.
The person who taught him, Rab Bannon.
Mm-hmm.
Remember how he did that Bell Memorial? at
Yeah,
his
yeah,
last
yeah.
fight? Rab Bannon trained me over 20 years.
Nice.
He trained my little cousin, Mark, who was a Scottish champion 2 years in a row.
Mhm.
He trained Ricky before Ricky went to his agent in Glasgow
Mhm.
and became who he was. He has trained more champions than anything,
Oh, that's
you know.
awesome, dude.
And I still live near what we used to call the barn.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The barn was where we all trained.
Yep.
I'm literally 5 minutes from it.
You remember Hector Macho Camacho
Mm-hmm.
at the little crow?
Yeah.
Remember when he first started? My uncle that helped train me whooped his ass before he was big.
Yeah.
My uncle took his ass out in Golden Gloves because he was the big star out here in Texas.
How long ago was that?
Shit, my uncle's
90s?
it was about more in the 80s when Hector Macho
80s?
Camacho came out. Yeah,
Yeah, it was the 80s.
yeah.
But no,
My uncle-
Ricky's
my-
only
my uncle
a
got
year's
into
difference
drugs.
between me and him.
My uncle got into drugs, and he never made it big. But he was a bad dude.
Yeah.
That's why if you look at my about, I want to do that. I want to do another stream, charity wise. Been wanting to do it for local boxing clubs
Mhm.
that they're keeping kids off the fucking streets.
Well, that's why, like with Rab,
Mhm.
you know, his son Pat, he still does it.
Mhm.
You know, and he's doing the best he can to obviously accommodate children. You know, like my son's going to start going there soon. Now that he's 10 years old, I wanted to wait till he got to a good age. I didn't want him doing what I did.
Oh yeah,
You know,
dude.
Like I joined at like
Hey,
7.
I'll be right back. My wife's calling me.
You know, but you know, I just wish more kids would be like that. You know,
Yeah, it's hard to motivate some kids. You know, not all kids. It's hard to
No.
motivate some kids because they have a lot of influences around them, and
Oh,
not only
yeah.
that, but like brothers and sisters too. Like a lot of them are just into different things, and you know, to
This-
get especially
this-
your son into like the boxing thing, might take a lot. You know.
that's the problem.
I know, 100%. You can't. That's you know what? We are part.
we're part of the problem in a
No,
sense.
that's the thing. No, but we are part of the problem because we enable it. You know, you don't want to
No,
stay quiet. Here's the iPad. You don't want to stay quiet. Here's the iPhone.
Yeah.
Why do we have to resort to that? That's our fault. Like that's our
It is,
fault.
but at the same time, it's like obviously this time, like a few hours ago, when we try to get obviously I'm not going to call her baby Nova right now, Mira, because that's her name, Mira Diane.
Yeah.
This time of night when we're trying to get her settled to go to sleep,
Yeah.
you know, it's we put like sometimes we usually put a DVD on for her in the living room.
Excuse me.
Till she starts to doze off, and then we put her to bed. But the tablet has got Netflix on it, it's got the Disney Plus on it, we've got the Amazon Prime, so we'll put something on that and we will let her. And when we know she's asleep in bed, tablet straight out. You know.
But you're,
I'm sorry, I haven't even been keeping up with the fucking
But you're enabling it, bro. That's the thing.
Oh, I know I am.
my stream.
I know I am.
So
you know,
I mean,
Dave Blitz, appreciate you stopping by, brother. Appreciate
but
you
don't
stopping
get
by.
me wrong. Like, see, during the day, she doesn't really get it.
Yeah.
We'll sit there, we'll play with her, we'll interact with her, we'll try and do like different things to try and help teach her more things. You know, she's got stuff at nursery where she's learning, and we try to go more forward with that instead of backwards. You know, but like you said, there are some families out there that, yeah, there's the iPad, there's the phone, there's your PC, there's your PlayStation, there's your Xbox. Go and play that. Go do this. You know, most of my son's toys are things like Lego. I'll go out and buy the like editions where he's got to build like big things, like vehicles, airplanes, whatever. He one point got into Ninjago. So I went out and bought all the Ninjago things so that he had to build them when he got into the Marvel universe.
yeah.
Avengers Tower, things like that, just so he had something to focus on instead of a controller or a tablet or something, you know, just
Hey, Sub, how old is baby Nova?
she's 2, she'll be 3 in January.
Okay. See, because my grandson just turned 1
Oh,
last
God.
month.
God help you got more to come.
And he just done started walking. He's still not speaking and stuff like that. But he knows Grandpa.
Oh, yeah.
What Grandpa says, Grandpa, it happens.
Okay.
And
It's the same with
of
mine,
course, they still do put him in front of the TV, put him in front of a phone, this and that.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, no, that's not yours. That's mine.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And
Here's-
everybody like, oh, you're gonna be the mean grandpa. I said, well, yeah, I'm gonna be the mean grandpa. Hell yeah. But
here's the thing.
guess what? After he learned how to say mama, what did he learn how to say?
Grandpa?
Pampa. Hey. And yes, I am hard on him because he's a boy, but he needs to learn. Not just because even if it was a girl, it'd be the same shit. You don't get what you want.
It's the same with Mira, right?
Mhm.
I'll go down and visit my parents live in England, and the last time we went down for a visit was just before the whole COVID thing.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad went to put the TV on during the day. Now I've always interacted with him, with my kids, like during the day, and I try not to focus on the TV.
Yeah.
And he put on Blue Bloods because he likes the program. Don't get me wrong, I like it as well.
I like Blue Bloods.
And my daughter got up, stood in front of the TV, looking at him, hands on the hips like that, and went, no, 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 no. And pointed to the TV as if to say, turn that off. I want to play.
No. My grandson does the same shit.
Yeah, my dad's exact words are, I'm watching my program. And she went, no. And then the arms went like this, folded up, that look of evil as if say, you will turn this off. And you're like, I'm sitting there just like, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
somebody just
what
run
else
me
should I
off."
do?
You know, I couldn't stop laughing. I should have went, Mira, come here.
Yeah.
You know, and pulled it, but
Yeah.
nope, I could. It was one of those moments that, you know, when the day comes when obviously my dad's not going to be here anymore. You know, that is going to be one of the memories I can tell her when she's older.
Oh yeah.
You
And
know,
you know what?
For sure.
That's a memory you can share when she gets married.
oh yeah.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
I'm just waiting for the day she learns how to stick the finger up at my dad. At that point, I will walk out the living room.
She'll be showing you that one first before she does it.
But
to you.
yeah,
right.
my
I'm waiting on
my
it.
grandson done that to me a couple of times. He's like, I'm
Not that
watching
bit.
my show,
I'm not-
dude.
I'm not talking about that figure. I'm talking about this one.
Oh yeah, no, it sounds bad. I've been trying to teach him that finger too.
Oh, it's always the grandparents.
For
Always the
certain
grandparents.
people, for certain people.
Yeah,
For
but the
this shit.
problem is,
But
you
he
teach
goes and does
one-
that. I'm like,
He
yeah,
does it
dude,
to
you're not
them
teaching
all.
my TV. I'm watching Street Outlaws, or I'm watching what Grandpa wants to watch,
Mhm.
and he sits there like, I'm not watching Baby Shark again because it's the same damn.
Oh,
Shit. I
sorry.
know.
Baby Shark is banned from my house.
Oh, dude, you know what? If I can get hold of your wife, I'm gonna send some other ones that they need a.
No. Do you know what she's in and out?
dude, it's
you
just
wanna know what's the-
bad. I
No,
got
no.
so. I have my
You
Netflix
would
account,
not
and they
believe
have
the song.
he has his own account on my Netflix account. Like, what the hell?
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, tell me about it. It's not just it's not just my Netflix. It's my Amazon as well.
Well, yeah, he has one on Amazon too. Is
But no,
it's
you
Baby
would
Noah.
never believe
It's Baby
this-
Noah. It's just
Yeah.
fuck.
You would never believe the song that she's listening to right now.
What's that?
Ring a ding 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 ba 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 ba.
You too?
Crazy
Oh my
frog.
God.
Oh,
Oh my
shit.
god, that
Me
drives
too.
you insane, bro.
I know that one too.
Oh, I know. I got my dad with it for his 50th. My dad had a hi-fi system in his house for his 50th. I bought that single on CD. I put it in the hi-fi. Now the thing was, my dad had this cabinet with a lock on it. I locked it, put it on full blast, on repeat for his 50th the entire day. I went out.
Oh my god, bro.
You don't know how quick my dad broke that cabinet.
Oh my god, that's insane.
It was it was just the joke for my dad's birthday, you know. It had to be done. But I couldn't believe it when she came across it for the very first time on YouTube accidentally. And that other one, was it Gummy Bear? I'm a Gummy Bear, whatever it is. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, how the hell is she finding these songs? I thought I hid all the Baby Sharks off the history. And she
Well,
don't come across them.
Those things, Nova, there's so many views on it that it's always in the top recommended. So you're
Oh, yeah.
bound you're bound that the kids are gonna click on it.
Oh yeah, I know. You know, it just is like, Jesus Christ, no. You know, if my kids were into WWE, that'd have been great, something like that.
Yeah.
You know, but the best thing right now is obviously when I don't play Warzone, I'll
Okay,
say
so you said WWE.
Mm-hmm.
You like wrestling?
Oh yeah.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
It was
Let's change everything up. Let's keep going. Who's your favorite
Right now?
wrestler?
Who
Right
was it?
now.
Or
No,
who
I'm
is
talking
it?
about now or
Who
back
wa-
in the day.
Oh, back in the day. Well, that for me was Ultimate Warrior.
Really?
Nah, Steve Austin, the rattlesnake.
I think he came after Ultimate.
Shawn,
so.
Shawn
Yeah, he
Michaels,
did.
because he's from San Antonio, Texas, where I'm from.
Oh yeah.
No, Shawn Michaels was one of the greatest ones. You know,
Do you know
Bret
who
Hart
Shawn
was
Michaels was
another
trained by?
What's that?
Even older school wrestler,
Ooh,
Jose Lutavio.
I don't know who that is.
You know what that is? Look him up.
No.
When he was I guess you could say even
Luchador?
before any kind of real mainstream wrestling was, this cat would come out and throw homemade tortillas onto the crowd that his wife made every night. A dozen homemade tortillas.
What the?
But Shawn Michaels, he's one of the best showmen out there.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Now,
he's
Stone
good for
Cold, Victoria, Texas,
Mhm.
that dude didn't give a shit. You know.
But
But
I met him. I met Undertaker. I met The Rock.
Shawn Michaels used to come to our football games in South San Antonio.
sure. Wow.
And it was in one of the UK tours. And then I had the chance to work a couple of the WWE.
You remember
Events.
the Von Erichs?
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Von Erich? They're all
Never heard
from
of it.
Texas too. All the
You
Von
know.
Erich, a lot of main wrestlers are from Texas. But a lot of them show them off. A lot of them, in their bio, they show from like California and up north. The Von
But it
Erichs were
wasn't that-
actually, their grandpappy was from fucking Texas.
But if you were going to go back earlier than that, I'd probably say the Road Warriors. You know,
Oh, the Road Warriors are bad.
They,
That's the best tag team ever.
they were, they
Yeah,
were one of
yeah.
the best.
It
You know,
went, to me, the tag team wise, it went the Road Warriors, it went the Von Erichs, and then it went Legion of Doom,
mhm.
and then it went the Steiners.
Oh, yeah.
The Steiner
Look-
brothers, they were fucking,
look at hang
they
on,
were
the Basham brothers.
huge, dude.
The Basham brothers.
Oh, yeah. They were bad,
They were just insane. But then you had, who was it? Was it Typhoon and Earthquake? Was it Typhoon?
dude.
I
Yeah,
know
Typhoon
there
and
was
Earthquake. It was Typhoon and
you know,
Earthquake.
They were
Yep.
like the biggest ones of them all,
Oh,
of that genre.
yeah. Yeah, it was.
You know, if you're going to go crazy, you probably go Edge and Christian, Hardy Boys, and the Dudley Boys. You know, they were the three of the Attitude Area that were crazy.
I put the Dudley Boys over all tag teams, dude.
Hmm.
ECW style, no Hobart.
Now you're talking about people like the Sandman and whatnot.
Sandman, no, Sandman ain't shit. I'd rather have fucking Sabu.
No, but I'm just saying, just
No,
for,
yeah.
for example,
But
you know,
ECW wise,
oh Sabu was just, you know, but Mick Foley started in
I was-
ECW.
I was gonna say, is Mick Foley up there or what?
Yeah, Mick Foley. You know, Mick Foley's probably one of the most craziest ones for some of the stuff that, like,
Oh man,
Mick,
he's-
okay.
Mick Foley, Tommy Dreamer, and
Tommy Dreamer. Jesus Christ!
what's the
him
other
and
guy
that
that
kendo
fucking
stick.
was always with Mick Foley? There was another guy. What is his name?
I'm trying to think.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I know who he's talking about. I
For
can
what?
see them.
For
I
crazy
can
stunts?
Yeah, I can see them right now in my head, and I can't even remember his name.
Let me look his ass up.
And you know, but the ECW had so many. You know, it was insane. You know what I mean? Some of them. You know,
I don't know. I remember this one right here. Rob Van Dam.
Damn, RVD. Mr. Monday Night.
That was funny, that guy.
You know, but
when
if
it-
you're gonna talk funny, I'm going to say it now. Triple H and Shawn Michaels, when they were DX, they would get up to.
God, dude. The shit they did.
Not just
Um,
with China, with Road Dogg, Billy Gunn, and all that. You know, some of the stuff they did was Jesus Christ. How did they get away with it?
I'm gonna tell you my one-time favorite wrestler of all times. I love Shawn Michaels because he's from San Antonio. Stone Cold, he's from Texas. Undertaker, They say he's from Death Valley. No, he's from Texas. My favorite wrestler of all times is.
Papa Shango.
I like Papa Shango.
I was gonna-
Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, good old Eddie, man.
You know
R.I.P.
what?
man. R.I.P.
Light, cheating, and still.
R.I.P.
Eddie
man.
was taken too early, too soon.
Because of
That's all I gotta
fucking
say now.
drugs, steroids, and all that bullshit. That's what killed him.
I heard it was other substance. I heard it was something else.
Well, he had a heart attack either way, but it's because
It was a heart attack, but not just that. The physical strain that man always put himself through. You know, he was always
Frog splash.
hyped.
Yeah.
He was always, he was like,
I think
always-
I think that was a combination of multiple things that he might have been.
Oh yeah,
on.
that would.
Hey,
Lan, appreciate you stopping by, brother.
Yeah, I
This-
think it was
Silver Gemini still in here.
in wrestling. We all know that they probably we're all doing performance enhancing, but it's what you're doing. I think on top of that, I think these guys are probably running lines, doing lines on the side. And,
Eddie Guerrero
wasn't
was
just that,
taken
right?
too fucking soon.
Hulk Hogan was a prime example. He always stated he never took drugs, but then when he
Vitamins,
retired,
lacrosse.
he did. He admitted to it.
I think everybody in wrestling is doing that stuff. Let's face it; it's just part of the culture.
It was for the 70s and the 80s and that. I don't think so much now. Nowadays, I don't think as much because there's so much screening now. There's so much testing.
Yeah, but then what does that have to do when your big man, Mr. McMahon, is probably bigger than everybody else there? You don't think he's supplying all this
Vince
stuff?
McMahon is a big
I'm-
dude for it.
I'm
And
not telling
what
you
is he
that.
in his
He took
60s?
For the sheer of entertainment, I can tell you probably 95% of those guys are given all the supplements by McMahon. It's for entertainment, guys. Let's face it. It's not for their health. It's not watching out for their families. It's for the sheer of
he needs
I'm
to
gonna
make that
pay
money
you.
for the company.
That's right. I'm gonna pay you $250 a year, whatever you're getting paid. But you're gonna take this because you're gonna look better when you're on TV.
Yeah.
And they do it. And you know what? For a lot of those guys, they're probably they most likely have high school degrees.
Yeah,
maybe pulled out.
If
Maybe
that, if
you-
that.
yeah, they're not into school or whatever it may be. They chose that lifestyle.
Have you
They're
seen it
willing to do
lately?
anything.
Have y'all looked at WWE lately?
I've not watched it.
I have not watched it in a couple
recently.
years.
I watched SummerSlam
How was it?
2 weeks ago. It was all right. It was John Cena versus Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Brock Lesnar's been out of WWE for about 6 months, a year now. Since he lost the
Almost
belt?
a year.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Brock Lesnar came back.
Is Eddie sleeping?
I was gonna say, bro. Somebody was snoring.
It's fucking Eddie. He's fucking snoring. He's still on here. I guess he don't like wrestling.
Hey man, somebody wake up this guy, bro. Hey, at least you're getting the watch time and all that.
I muted
Oh,
his
wait.
mic. I muted his mic.
I was gonna say somebody muted him.
I got him. But
That's good
check us
times.
out, dude.
I just wondered what that noise was there. I'm like,
I
I
thought I was tripping too.
Bro, I was gonna feel embarrassed to ask Laura, bro. Either you got a big ass bulldog near you or something.
No, my bulldog. I don't have a. I got a rat terrier in my house. I got a rat terrier in my house.
as you know, I've got a big husky.
Oh
I
my
thought it
God.
was him.
Oh
I'm
my
looking
God.
at it.
Eddie is passed out, dude.
That's hilarious, man.
So on SummerSlam, it was fucking Roman Reigns versus John Cena. John Cena, best fucking wrestler, whatever this and that. He got his ass whooped by Roman Reigns. But then Brock Lesnar's been out for a year,
And he
almost a
shows
year.
up.
Dude, Brock Lesnar came back at Survivor Series, and Brock Lesnar looks in better shape than he did when he fought for the fucking UFC title.
I think if he'd have stuck at the UFC, he'd have been a lot better.
I don't know. If Cain Velasquez wouldn't have got hurt, Cain Velasquez would have been fucking best, fucking you, heavyweight wise. But you can't see nowadays with you got this fucking. Hold on, mate. My wife's calling me. I'll be right back. Y'all keep the conversation.
No, but I know what he means by. I've not watched the wrestling recently because I did try watching it over the term while COVID was about, but that no attendance killed me. And it was the same with soccer.
It's demoralizing, bro. It's depressing. I don't know what it is.
The soccer, well, you call it soccer, I call it football, but it felt slow. To me, it felt slow because there was no atmosphere as such, at the games and whatnot. And then not having an attendance at a sport event, to me, is slow.
No, I know 100%. And just for the record, bro, I wasn't born here. I was born in Portugal. So.
I know, but some people, but they even call it soccer there.
No, they don't. No.
It's
football. They call it football.
Right. But,
bro,
you know yourself, right? Like, the amount of Americans I've had this argument with, how can they call it a football when it ain't round?
Well, you don't want to get into that kind of stuff with them because they're very sensitive with the whole NFL football.
Listen, I've watched NFL football and it's a great sport. I've watched baseball. I enjoy baseball. I still watch basketball to this day. You
watch basketball. Why you do that? I don't even watch basketball no more.
I grew up with the whole Michael Jordan genre, and
so okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
This will be the next topic then.
You can blame Space Jam for that.
You grew up with Michael Jordan, so did I. So is LeBron James as good as Michael Jordan?
Please, no.
There's a heavy argument for that.
I'm sorry, but apart from Michael Jordan, one of the best players of all time, that in my generation, overall, Kobe, 100%. He took what Michael Jordan did to another level.
And we have a lot of issue with that out here, being in the States.
And the problem with LeBron is he can't make his mind up where he was wanting to stay back at Cleveland or leave Cleveland and go back to Cleveland.
But when you're that good that you can take yourself and put yourself in another team and continue to win championships over and over and over, there's a room to argue that he is probably one of the best, if not the best.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I couldn't see Jordan going to another team and winning championships.
Jordan did go to another team. He went to the Wizards. Way out of his prime.
But they didn't win, did they?
No, they didn't win.
No, that's what I mean. I don't think because of the structure that Jordan had in the Bulls, I think it made him who he was. But I don't think you could pull him and put him in another team like a LeBron nowadays and win a championship with LeBron.
And that's most of the argument around now. You put
facts though.
You put LeBron in any league when Jordan was playing.
And
rule wise.
Oh, rule wise.
They sneeze on fucking LeBron, he gets a foul.
Yeah.
Okay.
Towards Kobe, I hated Kobe. I fucking hate Kobe. I hated Kobe.
That was the arrogance, though. That was more the arrogance than the skills.
Because I was a San Antonio Spurs fan.
Yeah.
That's why. But no.
But look, Kobe is one of the second best players ever.
Mm-hmm.
But you put him in the same. You put LeBron in the same league Kobe when he started and Jordan when he was playing. There's no comparison.
You don't think so?
No, because you got now fucking everything changed up. Oh, I think Eddie fucking left. There you go.
But I'm looking on the athleticism part. and on the skills, on the 3 points, on on the pull-ups and all that stuff together. I'm not looking so much as like, hey, every time he gets touched, he gets fouled, whatever. Even if he didn't, I don't know. I still think for the body structure he has and for the athleticism that he's able to endure with the structure that he has, I think he would absolutely dominate.
Well, yeah,
You know what I mean?
in today's league, yeah, but
Oh yeah.
you don't
yeah.
have the centers are stepping out and shooting 3-pointers now.
Yeah.
Back in the
Whereas
day,
Jordan-
no center
Jordan
shot
is-
a fucking 3-pointer.
Yeah, it wasn't about the 3-pointers. It was about getting in and going for that and getting the slam dunk out of it.
There is
Yeah,
no
it was
defense
pulling off that-
nowadays.
It was
in
pulling
the
off
NBA.
that. Yeah,
There's
but
no
this is,
defense.
but you could say that about a lot of sports.
Yeah, but
Like, football for me and Netflix right now.
Strategically, it's
you
different.
touch quarterback goes like this and you touch him, that's a flag for roughing the quarterback.
Oh yeah,
Might as well
No,
put
I-
skirts on them.
Yeah, but then you also have to think that a lot of these players endured so much injury that now they all suffer from concussions. So you have to protect the players.
oh yeah. But
I had I
can
had
understand.
8 concussions when I was in high school.
Well, I played
freshman-
rugby.
Yeah, I shouldn't be fucking talking. That concussion stuff is not. It's babying everybody. Everybody gets a trophy nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
See,
no
like I said, I don't know. I know Flex is younger than me. So, I don't put your age
I'm
out there, but
37 this month.
huh?
I'm 37 this month.
You're 37. You didn't say 37.
I said 37.
I'm older than both of y'all motherfuckers. I'll be 40 in November.
Hey, do you see any gray here?
You
Excuse
see
me?
a lot of gray.
Oh,
I've had this. I've had gray hair since I was in high school.
I've aged gracefully. Thank you very much.
Shit.
Um,
So I'm the oldest one here.
For now.
I've been through a lot. I've done a lot. My knees are shot. My ankles are shot from football, basketball, military, everything. But there's no way anybody should get a trophy for participating.
Yeah. We had that back then. Yeah, we had that.
See, I didn't.
I didn't really.
You know what? I lied.
over here.
I got one participation
The
trophy.
90s.
You know what my
The 90s,
grandfather
yeah.
did? He goes, "Get the fuck out of here with that." He threw that bitch.
We didn't really get a trophy. We just got a little medal about a year big. You know.
Oh
saying.
yeah, but still,
No.
but you didn't get it just for participating.
But no, I played rugby. I played football at the time. You know, but back then it was when you took a tackle, you took a tackle.
Yeah.
Whether it was football or rugby, you know, physical sports were physical sport.
Mm-hmm.
But
I just want
the problem with teams nowadays is they rely on maybe one or two players.
Yep.
Look.
Look.
Name it. Right. A lot of people rely on Cristiano Ronaldo. A lot of people relied on Messi back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but the Ronaldo I remember was from Brazil with Roberto Carlos and
Yeah.
whatnot. You know,
Mm.
and that was the team for Brazil. You know,
They were
It was-
some fucking bruisers.
yeah. But look how fast Roberto Carlos used to be. That man could run from defense
Mm-hmm.
to virtually up that wing like
Yep.
that.
Yep.
You know,
Oh
you
yeah.
don't- you don't see that anymore. In the
No,
sport of
you
football.
don't.
So-
You see people. They touch
Yeah.
me.
Laura,
Look.
Silver Gemini makes a good point in your stream. She just typed there something.
We got participation ribbons.
Oh, I never got a participation ribbon. Well, if I
Oh.
got one, then
The only ribbon
my
I got
grandfather
was
threw it away.
with the bandages around whatever injury I got.
She said Michael Jordan did a better job in Space Jam than LeBron James.
I
sorry.
one
I'm not gonna
100%
lie.
agree with that.
I watched the new Space Jam.
It
was terrible.
sucked. His son
It was
acted
terrible.
better than him.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
terrible.
don't get me wrong.
I hated it.
I didn't like the film itself, right? But it had its moments with the characters, like Granny, Wile Coyote, and that
The
you just look at
whole
them and it just takes you back to your own childhood.
the
Yeah.
whole movie
You know.
was fucking garbage.
It
I
was
think.
it was a flustercluck, man. The whole movie
But
was
they
just
shouldn't have-
so
they
like
shouldn't-
jumbled.
They shouldn't have
was
digitized the
garbage.
characters. They
Dude,
shouldn't have digitized them.
But there was so much happening though. There was no like downtime.
There was no
to, like,
storyline to it.
no,
From what I
You
from
were
what I
forced to end.
heard, they were working with Kobe on doing the next Space Jam, and
They
the
were
tragedy
originally.
happened.
Oh yeah, okay.
And they ended up going to LeBron because he's the biggest star at the time.
I'm just gonna say something about the whole ribbon participation thing, lowrider. I think honestly, I know it sounds kind of like lame that everybody used to get one or whatever it is, but I think nowadays with how predominant the technology is now for kids, I think you kind of need to encourage kids nowadays somehow how to get into like these sports teams and stuff because it encourages that discipline aspect of it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's hard to get kids now into those teams and away from the monitor. So
No.
if you had to resort back to giving them like participation like medals or ribbons or whatever, I'm actually for that, man, because kids nowadays become too competitive if they get nothing, and if they get nothing, then it's gonna discourage them to keep going.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I see. I understand what you're saying. It's just the way I see
old-
it, the way I was brought up, and the way the shit I did.
Yeah.
You worked hard for it.
You lose.
No, I know
Okay.
it's the old school. It's the old school mentality. But nowadays, everything's more sensitive with people.
And that
Kids are more sensitive.
and that's
than
what
everything.
that's the way I see it. That's the problem.
It is a problem. It is a problem. But if you continue to encourage not
No.
giving somebody something
Now when
and only giving it to the winners, people are just gonna quit.
when my son, my two youngest, my son and my youngest stepson, they were in football, and this was shit. They're both fucking 21 years old now. When they started playing football, they gave them a participation ribbon or medal or something like, oh well, y'all lost this game, but here is this. I told my son, like, okay, well, y'all did good. No matter if they lost or they got their asses blown out, so y'all did good. Well, they
long
gave
as
me
they
this
fought.
ribbon. I said that's for playing the game.
Yeah,
Participation.
I just think that
But
the kids need to.
y'all
be
did not
encouraged.
win.
No, they didn't win, of course.
But see,
Even-
that's the thing. This is what I'm trying to say here. They get a participation ribbon just for participating. Okay, well that's fine. But then like, oh, how come they got a big trophy? I said because y'all lost.
Well, you got to work for that one. That's the thing.
Oh yeah.
You got to work harder for that one.
Exactly. But
But
the
you still showed up-
the participation ribbon, I do not agree
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you got first, second, and third. Now, they were badass and they lost to a number one they lost to the number one team. And they got a participation medal the same as everybody else got.
Yeah.
So how is that equal?
Um.
I still think they should be 1, 2, and 3.
No, it definitely should, but I still think because of the nature of how the world has turned into, that everybody feels entitled to something, and if they don't get it, then they feel left out, and then all of a sudden they resort
And
to
then
something else.
they spit the dummy out basically.
They resort to something else, right?
Yeah.
So like if a kid goes to 5 tournaments and loses every time,
They're going to quit. And
they're gonna quit, and then next thing you know, you got a kid that has a substance abuse when they become teenagers or something.
I was a football player. That's all I was.
Devil's
When I
advocate.
was
Devil's
younger.
advocate.
I try to teach my kids to play football, and guess what? Ain't none of them play football. They play football 2 years, 2
Yeah.
years,
Is
and Pop Warner.
the-
And
the thing with it
the
is
team
it's-
they play
it's
with,
like
they
a
got their ass whooped,
Mhm.
and they went off to do something else. Because I told them, I said, "Well, you're not a football player then." Because I don't want to play football. Okay, well, don't play football, but you got to find something else to do. And guess what? My youngest stepson is in the army doing. I don't know what I can't say what he's doing, but he's blowing up shit. My son,
My kind of guy.
my son, my son could outdo, and if Viable's in the stream, he can outdo Viable on a fucking computer. He can do everything. He's the one that built me my computer.
You want
Gave
to
me,
send them
gave
over
me
here?
everything to do.
Sort my shit out for me.
I don't
Cheers.
know where he got the smarts from. He get it from me or from his mom.
Yeah.
But I told him, I said, you're gonna play football at least 1 year, and if you join, you're gonna do it for that year. If you don't like it, you can get out. He's going to school to do fucking computer, whatever the fuck he's gonna do.
Computer engineering, some program,
Yeah.
some.
But
Welcome to
this
Silicon
is
Valley.
what this is what a lot of parents don't do nowadays. Oh well, it looks hard.
Well, to be
That's
honest,
what we did. If it's not
What
for
would
you, if you join, you join. But you're gonna do it for that year at least.
Read your chat there, lowrider with Mrs. Flex. They're just mentioning as a kid there.
Words can only. Yes, ma'am. Words can only
she
take you
said-
so far.
She said,
Yeah.
as a kid, I felt that my hard work was acknowledged and gave me the drive to do better next time to get the trophy. So that's what I mean. Like, even though you didn't win, you still got something. So it kind of kept you motivated to try again.
Oh yeah.
Whereas now, if you get nothing, I'll tell you right now, that kids will quit.
Oh
You'll
yeah,
quit.
dude.
Well,
Now,
that's-
is it nowadays? Yes, nowadays.
Nowadays, yeah.
But we even though y'all not much younger than me, there's that little certain thing that from your parents that push you a little bit harder.
Oh yeah.
Nowadays,
My dad would-
most parents ain't pushing their kids.
No,
the
now
thing
they're
is-
harder.
No,
the
of
thing
course not.
is, the thing with that is right that parents nowadays, even if they shout at the kids the wrong way, somebody's on the phone to somebody about it, or somebody's recording it. You know, there's that issue with it. You know, kids get away with so much that I never got away with. Right? If I disrespected my elders,
I had my ass whooped.
all hell break loose. You know, if I did something wrong, my father knew about it before I got home. And if I didn't tell him the truth, I got scalped.
Most scariest words I ever heard. Wait till your dad gets home.
Oh
Yep.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But like I said,
I
I'm
remember-
gonna be 40 years old, and a lot of parents don't do that nowadays, and which is understandable for me because the times now. A lot of people don't want to spank their kids, and I understand that because now kids have rights.
Oh yeah.
Not
And
not
it's-
that, not that they didn't have rights back then. I told my mom once. I heard from my friend at school that if you touch me, I ain't call the police on you. She goes, okay.
That's what I mean.
She said, okay. She put with. I actually had the cordless phone. She gave me the cordless phone. She goes, before you call the cops on me, you better call the ambulance because there's gonna be a dead Mexican in my living room if you call the cops on me. And yes, look, I've never put my hands on my child, my son. Never put my hands on my stepkids. My grandfather never whooped my ass. This is what it was.
That look. That thousand stare
That's
look
what it
that would
Lot of
literally
parents-
make you go. Okay.
Lot of young parents don't know that.
Yeah.
My daughter has my grandson. He's a year old now. She's having hell with him right now. He's in my house, but when Grandpa does this, he knows. I have not laid one finger on him.
No, I get that. It's like my
But
son's got.
I
autism.
don't. I've always seen that it was in Mexican families. That I always thought it was Mexican families with that. There's a look. Is there any looks anywhere else?
But have you? Is it a stern talk that you've talked to
Oh.
them before, or is it? what is it?
No. It's just like I'll do this. Cut your shit or stop. No,
Yeah, so you're stern. You got a stern like approach.
just no.
Yeah.
Stop.
you've got that
Certainly.
direct look, that direct approach that just it works.
Yes, it
You
does.
know, I do the same with obviously my two eldest. You know, the middle and the oldest one. I've got to be careful as well because my son has got a form of autism. It's called ASD. Do not ask me what it means because I ain't got a bloody clue. But on what I mean is the ASD bit of it. But it means he can't handle loud noises. He's easily distracted. He can't focus on certain things. But if you give him something to build, he'll focus on it. But you try and get him to like do mathematics or something like that, where he's writing, he gets easily frustrated by it.
Yeah, he gets irritated. Yeah.
You're irritated in it. That's why I got him into the whole Lego thing because he told me he wanted to become a mechanic
Oh
when
yeah,
he
nice.
was like 5 years old. And I had this old Honda Civic from the 90s. And I needed to replace the whole front bar and front bumper. So I got a new front bar for it and a new front bumper. And while I was out there with my friend, just out the front of here, he literally had just come home with his mum. And I'm like, right, take this wrench, do that. Tighten that bolt up for me. Tighten that one up. I'd done most of it up. Like, I'd put some of it in. Once he'd done what he had to do, I tightened it up securely myself.
Nice.
You know, but it was to try and help him like
With
get the feel of it.
the function of it, yeah.
Yeah. You know, and that's why I buy things like the Lamborghini Lego, the Porsches, like the Bugatti and all that for him. So that he builds up on doing that kind of thing. You know.
How are you, little guy?
This is a little one right here.
What's
This
up?
Noah, this Noah right here. Tell him bye. Tell him hi.
What's his name? What's his name?
It's Noah.
Hey, what's up, Noah? How are you, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh
You
yeah.
don't want to make another noise in the background, huh? Oh, you see Zeus in here. Say hi to Dead Flex and say hi to Subnova. Tell him hi.
Hey, little man. But
This is the
you
one
know-
right here that I was telling you about.
He does the
What do you want? No. There
But-
you go. You're pointing. You
What's
can't
your
have-
mic, bro?
Can't have that mic.
Likes the
it's-
lights.
It's the color.
It's the lights, yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Hey, buddy,
but
what's up, buddy?
Yeah, to the right.
Oh yeah.
it's like right now my son's about to go to high school, end of this new term that he's just started. You know, and we're going to find out
You
next
go to
week
mall?
whether he goes to a specialist school or if he can go to mainstream school.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not going to lie, it's scaring the hell out of me right now because I look at my son and the way he is now. I was the exact same way, which made me think, did I ever have ASD? And I've just outgrown it, you know, because I don't get as frustrated with paperwork anymore. I don't get as frustrated trying to do the little things that I wouldn't do as a child.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the bit that scares me. That you know, did he get it from me? You know, but at the same time, that participation ribbon for people like my son in the situation he is, it is a good thing for them. You know, because he does get involved in things like sports and whatnot, and when he does get those ribbons, I'm like, you know, you done well with it, but I know you can do better. And to do better, you got to work hard at it. You want to become a mechanic, you've got to do this schoolwork. You've got to work hard. You've got to do it. You know, it's whether you like it or you hate it.
Yeah.
Even I hated it when I was your age.
And see, and
But you've got to do it.
yeah, see the stuff out here that they're taking away from a lot of high schools and stuff like that. They're taking away the auto mechanics.
Mhm.
They're taking away the body shop. They're taking away all these different shit that I learned back in the day because kids could get hurt. Oh yeah, you can get hurt walking outside your fucking door, tripping on the steps.
Mhm.
I don't know. I get a lot of flack about the shit too, from my family, from my wife's family, stuff like that. because I'm a little bit harder on my kids or my wife's
Well.
kids because that's the way I was raised.
Yeah.
You get hurt, you get a scratch, rub dirt on it. That's what I was told when I was younger. But yeah, I understand what you're saying about the participation medals I understand that nowadays.
Yeah. Oh no! Before, obviously, like most of us are around the same age, and we were kind of brought up, you know, through rough times. You know, our parents didn't have as much money; they were not as educated, didn't have a chance to go to school and that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
But yes, times have changed, man, and a lot of people are more sensitive, and kids get more sensitive. There's a lot more bullying going around, and you know, they're
There's a
more,
lot
they're much,
more
they're much
psych-
more aware.
My little
There's a lot
cousin
more
told me
emotional.
my
Yes,
nephew
of
told
course.
me one day. My nephew told me one day. He goes, "I'm getting bullied." I said, "Why?" Because I put out a video doing a dance with this girl, and her friend didn't like it. He didn't like it because he's trying to talk to her, this and that. I said, "Okay." So what happened? Well, he pushed me. I said, "What'd you do?" He goes, "I didn't do nothing." I said, "Hey, man." She asked me to be in a video with her. It was a TikTok video or some shit like that.
Mhm.
My nephew is a pretty big dude. He goes, I just left it alone. Well, what did you do after that? Well, he pushed me again. And what happened? I know you just did that, so Nova. Fucker.
Told you would get. What did I tell you?
I
What
know
did
you just didn't do that. I know you just didn't do
What
that.
did I tell you was
Oh,
going to
bro,
happen?
you're amazing.
What did I
bro.
say to you in my stream earlier? I was going to guarantee something.
So Nova just donated $100 to this stream. I don't do much crying on I don't do no
Listen.
crying on my streams.
Like, look, listen to what I'm going to say. You are doing it for a good reason, for the right reasons. You're not doing it for anything else. It's the same with that when he did his wigs for kids. If I'd had more money at the time, I would have done it. I did it with the Make-A-Wish thing as well. When it's a good cause and it's for good reasons, I will help.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
We go through waves, you know. That sometimes you can give more than others, and then other times you gotta, you know.
And sometimes, you know, if you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. You know,
Yeah.
as I said to people the last time, you know, it's about being there. Bottom line.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, brother. I really fucking appreciate it. I said it's
good.
going. You know, it's going to a good.
It's all good.
cause.
She'll kill me later. Yes, is asleep, guys.
Yeah. Good night, Ms. Flex. Thanks for coming by.
You're fucking awesome, bro. Flex, Jet. Oh my god, Jet's fucking crazy all the time.
We're all here. We're all here for you guys. We're all here for each other, man. It's a revolving door.
Like you said, I know where that money's going.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So, hey, it is what it is.
Appreciate it, brother. I really appreciate it. But
And I'm
somebody-
sorry. I'm
Huh?
doing that also before scaring my ass on Hijacked and getting me killed. Fucking scared the shit out of me.
I
What?
always, you know that. I
What are you talking
always
about?
wait.
Which
You
stuff?
know, I've been
I was
in
playing
every
Cold
one of
War.
your streams,
Oh.
I was.
and I wait.
Hang on.
for that
I was
po-
playing Cold War. I came up from underneath and hijacked.
Oh,
In the kitchen. At the door, there's two guys. I'm about to. What the fuck? The thing goes off. This man.
I'm here.
This
was
man
it?
over
Was
here.
that the? Was
$5.
that?
Fucking
Oh.
scared the shit out of me with it. I'm like, you
I'm
mother.
here.
I thought it was the raid. I always kind of throw people off with the raids. The raids always screw
You,
people
yeah,
up.
you got me with a raid. You've got me a couple. You've got me a few times just to see the Rooney.
Yes,
Like
that's right.
in the
Oh, yeah.
past,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, when you first seen that I had the Rooney. You know,
No,
I bet your Mrs. Flex
I
wasn't
always
happy.
I join I have his on Twitch. I have him on
Mm-hmm.
fucking
I know,
YouTube,
and I appreciate it.
and
But
he's sitting there. I see him. And he's like
I'm
he's
doing
concentrating.
like,
This and that.
you know yourself, Flex, when you play Call of Duty.
And I go
you're there,
hit.
you're like,
I get hit like on
you focus,
YouTube.
you're doing
and
it,
like
you
on
think.
Twitch, and he's sitting there. I'm like, okay, and I already have it typed out, and I already have it punched. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, wait. He's like, oh no, I didn't go.
And he got,
Fuck
he
you,
got me
Laura.
he got me today. You know, it came up saying Ed, and I'm like, Ed? Who's Ed?
Eric. It said Eric. I'm
Oh,
like,
it was Eric. Yeah, it was Eric.
I don't know
Eric,
how
and
the
I'm like,
fuck it turned. Cause I did it on the link he had. I'm sorry.
You did it on my PayPal.
Tears still in my eyes because of what you did. But
No,
anyways,
but
it
no, normally I would hear the music go off.
Yeah.
And with
And he
the
goes,
PayPal,
"Hey,
the
hey,
PayPal
hey,
part,
Eric."
I haven't set
He
up
goes, "Hey,
like
Eric."
that. And I'm like,
and so
"Hey,
I
Eric,
put on
who's
there,
Eric?"
I'm here, and I said, yes, that was me. On
You
that,
know, you didn't scare me like you normally do.
no, I don't. I didn't.
You know,
I've been taking care of. I've been being.
I see you doing a
Friendly.
lot for a lot of people. Well, you know,
Look,
and
I make damn good money.
I know you do.
I don't make a whole lot of money, but I make damn good money.
I know.
And Flex
you-
knows it. I done donated to Jet, donated to fucking.
I'm gonna be truthful with you. That 100 isn't 100 from in my money. Okay, so that's how I can do that.
Yeah.
You know, the conversion rate is completely different.
Yeah, no, I understand
You know,
that.
so I know that what I can donate from my side of the pond, as they would say, you know,
Yeah.
the conversion helps kick it up a bit more.
See, I've had some
You know.
donations in my last couple of streams. It's just from Flex, from Alicia, from Trusco. You know, Flash done donated little shit. Guess
Yeah.
what? It hasn't been touched yet.
Yeah.
It's in.
That's what happens with me. A lot of the stuff that gets like through Streamlabs,
Mhm.
any of that money, I never touch it.
Me and my family don't need no
I
money.
just recirculate it back into YT through memberships,
Mhm.
through raids or whatever it may be, and I'm planning on doing like just pop-up episodes where I'm just gonna raid people. I'm just gonna go by and just surprise them,
See,
and that makes me feel better than
Oh,
me having $200 in an account.
look,
No.
It's not
I
gonna make me
just-
rich.
You
It's
know
not
what?
gonna make
I
me
just
rich.
saw-
I
You're the
appreciate
same.
the support,
You're the same as me with that.
but I
one,
just
you
feel
know?
good doing it. I just feel good.
I just saw I got 205 subscribers.
Don't get me wrong. I cleared my PayPal out with the shining stars thing. You know, I just went there. It's all there. Boom, take it, guys.
See,
You know,
I-
and
how-
Katie and that have said they're going to do a little video for us with the kids. You know, it's just things have been a bit hectic for them right now.
see,
And
Yeah.
a lot of people don't know our personal situations. Like I know
Yeah.
Lowrider. I know Lowrider is on the road probably like 6 days of the week.
Yeah.
You are,
I do-
good- as much work as you're busy with,
There's-
Nova.
what's
You're
it?
probably-
365 in a year, right?
Yeah,
Somebody tell that weak cankle JJ what's his excuse.
There's 365 days in a year, right?
Mhm.
I do driving wise and my work wise. I do
Probably about 350 of that.
fucking about. I say 300. 300.
Mhm.
What I do on a normal.
but I'm talking about our
I
life
do-
situation, as in like our incomes and how much like we pay, and like having
wish-
so many X
I-
amount of kids, how expensive it is.
I do
Nobody-
this for
you know what I mean?
fun.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm going to say this now. I'd have been compared to my kids, a mortgage would have been easier because the interest wouldn't be as hard.
Oh hell yeah! Fuck that. I rather
No,
have
no,
a
for
mortgage
sure.
than kids.
For sure.
No.
And
I do
never
this
th-
for. I do
I'm
this
not
for
gonna
fun.
lie. I never thought I'd have 3 kids,
yeah.
but
I always swore I was never having kids before I was 30. I got a 10-year-old. I'm 36 right now. I'm 37 in a couple of weeks. And I ain't telling your asses when because I don't want none of you fucking hitting me with shit. You know.
I'm be 40, and my son is 21.
Mm-hmm. Beast.
Yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying, though. It's like
we all for
made
fun.
these things where we wouldn't do shit like that.
I come out here and I support you. You see me all the time. Flex. How much did I drop today? I dropped a whole lot for you. I dropped a lot to Jet. I dropped a lot of money.
I need to get back.
I am not worried about money.
Oh, why not? I know you.
I do not make. I worry about money, but I'm not.
You're the same as everybody, low. You know, we all worry about money. It don't matter how much we make. You know, we always gonna worry about.
As long as my family
worry about that next bill.
And my bills are paid, because I make a lot of. I'm saying, last load I made, I did. It took me an hour and a half, 2 hours, to do this load, and I made fucking $3,000.
Can I work for you?
Oh shit! I'm working for somebody else, but you know,
open up your own company, bro.
If you can I'll do me, then you can do me.
I'm in the wrong fucking country.
God damn, bro. Hey,
no,
Nova, bro. Let's go work for this guy for a summer, bro. I'll meet you in Louisiana, bro.
I have busted my ass to get to where.
Do you know the rest of it? I've been over there.
I had to move my family from state to state, from Texas to Louisiana to get connected with this guy.
There's sacrifices for sure.
I sacrifice a lot.
No, I hear you, bro.
We all do. But I think when it comes to families and that, there's a lot of sacrifice to be done.
And trust me, I had a 5-bedroom house, big old fucking house. And I put my trust in one guy, and he fucked me, and I lost my house.
Damn.
5-bedroom house, 2-bath, fucking jacuzzi tub, everything. And I lost everything.
Trust me,
gotta put my trust in that guy.
My personal goal is to actually get out of this country.
Where are you gonna go?
US.
I don't think.
No, there's a reason behind it as well. Because
Louisiana?
Right now, no, but the thing is, I know so many people in the US now because of doing what we all do.
Well, all this shit
right now, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know, I've got friends in Wisconsin. I've got friends in Alabama. I've got friends in New York. I've got, you know, Louisiana. You name a state.
You want the best food? You come to Louisiana, where I'm at.
You know, the thing is as well, my stepdaughter, her real father, right, is from Utah.
Utah? Fuck Utah. I took a lot of loans out of Utah.
No, but the
hate Utah.
thing is, she hasn't spoke to him since she was 3 years old. She's now 7. So, if I was going to do anything, it would be the sacrifice to bring all my family, including my son, as well as his mother, over there, where 1, I can get a decent job. 2, they can get good jobs as well. You know, and a big enough place to live. You know, because right now here, I've been in this place.
Hey, thanks for the aid in the chat. I don't know who's
with
here.
the 3 kids. I'm in a 2-bedroom apartment. Mm-hmm. I've literally had to move all my streaming stuff in my bedroom, as you know, and convert the living room into a bedroom, so that my kids have got space. My kids have got the you know.
But what would make you think that going to the States would make it better, though? It's
because your house
is a big grind.
No, because the houses there are a hell of a lot bigger than fucking here.
Yeah, but there are some places that are super expensive, and then obviously there's other places that are could be slum or whatever it is. But yeah, I guess certain states will have cheaper housing.
But at the same time, my military background, the fact that I do bodyguard work as it is here, like during the week and that sometimes. I know I could get a good job over there in private security, over there especially, with my experience, my background, and the qualifications I've got over the years working in the industry that I do. Like for over here, I need one of these to work in security. This is actually for being a bouncer. My close protection one is in my wallet. I've got a CCTV one. I got one for transit, for transport, basically cash runs and whatnot as well. I've got all of the badges you can get, and they're not cheap. First, that one, 230. Every other one's 110 every 3 years.
Yeah, those
are,
those are certificates here too. We have those.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
They're licensed. They're called license.
Yeah, it's the same here. SIA, Security Industry Authority, as they're called. I get them every 3 years. I have to be qualified every 5 years.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for the last 15 years. I've got that qualification where, with my experience, I know a guy who's an ex-Ranger, good friend of mine. He works in the private security. He said I could get a job over there, click of a finger, no bother.
I mean, if you have something lined up, yes.
Oh yeah, no, but because of the experience I've got, and he said he would actually speak to the company he works for and get me an interview. Now, I would not move until I know 100% that job's guaranteed.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Pack up everything, ship it.
Yeah.
That, and I want to get myself my dream car.
Yeah.
67 Impala.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a Ford Fiesta.
I had a Ford Fiesta. No, my the 2 dream cars I wanted is a 66 and a half.
Yeah.
Which is a Shelby.
Mm-hmm.
That's the converted version.
Those are expensive, man.
And there was only ever 100 of them made.
Yeah.
So I'll never get one.
No.
And a 67 Impala. Now you can pick up a 67 Impala for about $9,000 right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say something a little bit more run down a bit.
They're a bit run down, but and need a lot of work. But I like the fact that it's an old car where it's manual, where I would have to work on it, which would be great for me.
Yeah,
be great for my son.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a little pet project.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
But for me to buy one from the US and get it shipped over, I'd have to pay another $1,000 just for the container, on top of everything else on shipping,
import fees, blah blah. Fees. Bro, you're looking at double almost.
But even if I got it here, I've then got to get the tank converted to petroleum.
And what about gasoline? And dude, what about parts, bro? To fix it.
Well, parts would be
more shipping issues, bro. Forget it.
It'd be worse than Amazon.
Oh, bro, you would definitely not be getting next day shipping.
Unless I paid priority first.
Oh, bro, class. No, you know what it is, man. There's been people that have sent me stuff here, and I regretted it because of like duty fees, man.
Yeah,
it was just like through the roof, and that's the last time I ever get anybody to buy me anything from the States, especially, bro. You get pumped with duty fees, man.
Well,
oh my god,
we get it as well. We call it VAT. And, it's so ridiculous. These companies are not making enough money as it is. They gotta add on these extra surplus charges.
Oh, bro.
Just to screw people over even more.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Okay, I'm sending something from here to you over in Canada or to Lowrider in Louisiana. You expect some kind of fee, which is fair enough. But but in some cases they rip the ass out of it so badly that it's I'm scared to ask JJ how much that cost to ship to me.
That's the thing. Shipping ends up being so expensive that when I do giveaways, bro, I almost want to tell people, you know what? Let me just send you the money, bro. That's worth it because I'm gonna pay $30 to ship it to you. The item's worth $15 to $20. It's like a $60 item for me to send you something. By the end of the day, I dug myself, my own hole because I do away with the merchandise using the Flex Bucks, all that stuff, and whatever it is, what it is. I do it out of pocket because I enjoy doing it at the end of the day.
Yeah. Well,
it is what it is.
It is crazy. Some of this stuff
Like, why you must be working night shift to text me this time of night. It's you don't even want to know what it cost to send that thing the first time, and you know what I'm talking about because it's there, ready to go. I'm gonna do
Yeah,
that
yeah. No, I
tomorrow.
know. It was that was right in the heart of the COVID, bro, and it was not good.
Yeah, and for them to send it back, I was like, that costs over that amount, and then they sent it back. What a bunch of
Unreal. Unreal.
You know, but I don't mind sending it again because I
Yeah.
promised it, and it will
We gave-
come. And
We
it
gave
will
it
get
time.
there.
We gave it
You
time.
know,
We gave it
And
time.
when you get it, you know, but yeah, at the same time, you know yourself that although I was working in those first 6 months, recently over like nearer toward Christmas, my work started drying up, especially to the point that I was just about covering everything that I have to pay, bills wise
Sure.
and whatnot, you know. So sending it again was hard.
Absolutely.
But I'm now back in a financial balance where
Yeah.
I've got that money that I can go right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's we'll get that in. That's why I messaged you directly.
Yeah.
You're talking about COVID and shit like that. Any one of y'all vaccinated? I know.
Nope.
I know Flex is not gonna fucking get vaccinated because of certain. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
I don't want to get it. I've
Be
been
care-
lucky not to
careful.
actually get COVID, but
be
you
careful-
hear
be-
so many bad things about the stuff.
Just be
these
careful.
vaccinations.
Yeah, be careful with the some of the things we say because the YouTube will filter these words and they'll close you down.
You know
Yeah.
what? I'm not worried about YouTube and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just-
that's what I'm
you know
saying.
how
No,
this-
but that's what I'm saying. What the way
I'm not.
saying it,
I'm not
saying,
vaccinated.
I've got my reservations on it.
You know what?
Best way to put
Hey,
it.
here's the true fact, and I don't like to just give my opinion. I'll give you something
No,
that's
say something.
factual
Say
and
whatever you want.
educational. Okay. What this thing is doing, unfortunately, it's gonna keep the elderly and people that have pre-existing health conditions away from actually croaking, to say in better terms. Okay.
I don't
It's
mean
gonna keep
to.
them- it's-
Hey,
but-
hey,
but-
hold on. I don't mean to interrupt y'all.
Yeah.
But look at the stream. Jet just
Oh, Jet again.
Wow.
another $50.
Thank
Another
you so
$50
much.
going on Jet.
Sorry, Jet. Was I catching up with you?
Oh shit! Fucking Jet.
Oh, she.
I love
support.
you, ma. You're
You know
awesome.
what?
You are
She
fucking awesome.
she already got my ass once.
Yeah, I know. She done got my ass a couple of times already. But look,
know,
what, besides that, when it comes down to the vaccine, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not. If
Well-
YouTube wants to cancel me and just
Strike me.
strike me, whatever,
You come back. You come back again, and we get you back to something.
my pops, who is vaccinated, has a lot of medical conditions. Unvaccinated, and he got it. He's struggling with it right now. He's getting a fucking transfusion as we speak.
There's been so
But-
many different stories about it. So I'm
But
just
like
going
he
to say
said-
I'm reserved on it right now.
But like he said, ain't nothing else get me. He's in his 60s. He goes, ain't nothing else get me. This shit ain't gonna get me either.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing that I know 100% that it's doing is that it's weakening our normal immune system into fighting diseases outside of COVID too.
Well, look
So
at how many
that's the balance. Like, is that the trade-off for like?
No,
it's not
yeah,
that they're-
that is.
you know
But
what I
you
mean?
also got to
Just
see
that.
it's herd immunity too.
It's not just that. Look at the
It's
ones
just
that,
like with the flu.
yeah.
They ain't got a vaccine for the flu.
they've
You
got
get a
vaccines.
shot for the flu, and it's never been cured. They ain't got a and how long have they been fighting AIDS? They haven't.
Yeah.
They haven't.
We could go on for days and
Oh, yeah,
days
yeah.
over this stuff.
I'll tell you
It-
now, they've
you know.
got cures for it all. But you want to know
Oh,
the problem is?
100%.
It costs too
But
much
why-
to
why-
produce.
No,
why
not
am
only
I
that,
get-
but do you know?
why am I gonna get a vaccine? I don't care what president that came up with it. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm 100% Trump, and it's gonna lose. I'll probably lose a lot of fucking subscribers. I'm 100% Trump because he was good for the economy, but he was an idiot. He didn't know how to fucking speak.
Yeah, his personality was weak.
Yes,
Yeah.
Twitter fingers. That's one main thing. But he was good for us. He was good for most countries.
He was very direct about his approach to things.
Exactly. Just like I am. You don't like me? You don't like me. I don't care.
Yeah. There's pros and cons, right, to this whole vaccine thing. I just want everybody to make an educated decision and do what's good for you. Don't worry about your brother, your cousin. Everybody's conditions are different. Everybody's health systems and immune systems are different.
My wife has the vaccine,
so
that's fine. My son, who's in the army, got it twice already. This is the second time he's had it.
Yeah.
And guess where he's staying at? He's staying at a fucking hotel. He ain't coming in my house because we got my grandson.
Yeah.
My grandson had. I know he's only a year old, but I can tell he has asthma and stuff like that. He's just not old enough to get tested for it.
Yeah.
But my son, I love him to death. He's a pain in the ass. If you actually look at what my donation stream says, it says lowrider, that's Joey.
Yeah.
It's because me and my son were supposed to start a fucking YouTube page, and he got too old for it, and he wanted to do that shit. But anyways, he's had COVID twice. He got tested when he was in boot camp. He got COVID. He got COVID again. Guess what? Now he's negative again. And guess what? He's not coming to this house for at least 2 more days.
Yeah.
Who said you want him back in the house?
I told him he's not coming back in this fucking house. And it's not because I'm worried about me or my wife, because I know we can fight it. I'm worried about my grandson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, because he's got that condition for sure.
He hasn't been tested for it, but I know he has a condition because every now and then he sits there like
he's dry heaving. Yeah.
He has that wheezing. It's I can't risk my grandson.
I think a lot of this stuff is to blame, guys, is more on social media and how they filter these things.
I blame China.
No.
It's not all that, unfortunately.
No, it's a joke. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. It's
for jokes.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
but I blame a lot of the social media because I got a lot of my in-laws and people like that rely on the news for information, and they get filtered and sucked into all this stuff that's being forced down their throat.
Fucking shit.
But you know,
and you know what? And they're not transparent with all the information. They're not telling people how many people are actually dying from receiving the vaccine, period. They don't tell you how many people are getting sick from the vaccine, period. I want people to show this, not only how many people are getting diagnosed with this disease, how many people are dying from it. I want everybody to be transparent on all levels. It's just like racism in the States, okay? Racism in the States. We talk a lot about this in Canada, okay? Law enforcement, blue line, all this stuff. Why is it that they're only showing dark-skinned people getting in trouble with law enforcement, but they don't tell you that the number one person getting, killed by, let's say, police, for instance, is Hispanics. You didn't know that, but it is. However, you only hear what the media forces down your throat, and that super disturbs me a lot.
They only put on the news what they feel is going to be relevant at the time.
And newsworthy and sells, and that's sad. That hurts me inside. That people can't educate themselves because they're forced.
It's not Hispanics getting killed the most by police officers.
It's whites, right? It's whites. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. They don't.
But here's the thing, right?
And you know what? Hold on. Let me say this real quick right here. This stream is going a different direction, and I don't care. if it gets monetized or not monetized or it gets kicked off.
Just hide it.
This is a Hispanic American, Hispanic Native American. I'm a Apache Mascalero. I'm American. I'm fucking Indian. There is a lot more white people getting killed by police officers by their own race.
Yes, it's true.
Black, white, or Mexican. They've been getting killed the same amount everywhere.
So I'm looking at the stats right now. Okay, it's called Statista, which is an actual U.S. website.
Let me see it.
2021. Okay, 2021. You have the white race getting, unfortunately, deaths by police twice as many as black people, and black people and Hispanics are like almost at even par. Why is it that they only show that? Is because they want to encourage the racism. Unfortunately, they do, because
I'm glad I'm on this. I'm glad you got here because there's nobody else.
Lowrider will tell you all day. Lowrider will tell you this all day.
There is no one that wants to fucking agree with me on this.
No, but it's stats though. You can't argue stats. This is
But they won't show the stats.
But here's the thing.
I know that, but there are stats. They're public.
Here is the thing with it, right? No good news is better news. Bad news is good news for business.
There was a black person killed by a black cop fucking 10 miles from me at a store because he was trying to rob the place. The guy he tried to rob was a cop and he shot him.
Yeah.
That is not in the news. That's not going to be in the stats.
It won't make news, no, because it's not exciting. No, it's not exciting. It's not worth it, right?
People tell me, a lot of people tell me I disgrace my race for voting for Trump because he wants to build a wall. He wanted to build a wall. I said, okay, to do what? To keep illegals out. I said, okay, I'm good with that. I'm legal. My family came over here legally. They're all American citizens now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, Lowrider, if you ever wanted to see the stats on it, it tells you year over year.
No, I know the Flex. I know the stats, dude. Trust me.
Yeah.
I know what website you're looking at. I know the stats.
Yeah. So it's disturbing to see it, but it's real. It's real stats.
It is hard.
It is. It's hard to believe it. But then,
have you
like
ever looked
said,
at a rapper
fingers
called what the fuck is his name? I was just looking at him earlier.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I know. Never fucking.
Oh, stop it!
Fucking viable. Tom McDonald.
Yeah.
Tom McDonald. He speaks the truth.
Yeah. Upchurch.
Another
one.
Upchurch.
Another
Adam
one.
Calhoun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm part of the fucking Hangover crew.
No, but here's the thing with it, right? And it's the same over here. My Uncle Jason, he is as, I'll just say it, he's as black as black. I've got an Uncle Habib, I've got an Aunt Naseem. Both Pakistani origin, twins. My mother was fostered. So my family's been quite multicultural. You've all seen acid, maybe.
Fucking shit.
You know what I mean? And I've had people hit me with a race card, say I'm racist and that. No, an asshole to me is an asshole. Plain and simple.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what color you are.
Yeah, to me, it's not what you wear. It's not the color of your skin or the color of your eyes or anything like that. If you're an a-hole, bottom line, if you're arrogant, you're stuck up, I'll call you on it. Yeah. If you're nice to people, I'll say good things. I'll always be positive about them.
I think it's easier for people to resort to that stuff,
Oh yeah, they
deflect. They deflect the fact that they're doing something wrong, and they just resort to that. Unfortunately, and it happens to a lot of us that are.
But
in this
at the same
kind of
time,
field.
I can understand the reasoning behind it,
Yeah.
because there are people out there that are they are racist to
Oh, there. Of course,
to
there.
whoever, you know.
Of course.
To me, I
Yeah,
you know, it's like an old joke. You know, I learned from a very just a like verbal comedian. You know, when he says about two women, you know what I mean, walk out of hairdressers. You know, one goes to the other. You know, new hairdo, yeah, new hairdo, got my highlights, blah blah blah. All looks lovely. And then she walks away. God, that's hideous. You know, that kind of thing. But when two guys do it, wait, new haircut, Harry, yeah, look at what. You know, there's always going to be that bit. There's always going to be that small faction, you know. But it's down to the rest of us who are not part of that faction to rise above it all and just go, you do you, we'll do us. You're going to lose in the long run. Bottom line.
it's just like with me. A lot of people have always told me the way, lowriders have let. Nobody know who I really am. I've checked my background. I got cousins. I fucked up and didn't listen to our elders when I was younger. I am what you call Apache Mascalero. If you look at them up, I am part of Geronimo's tribe. You know who Geronimo is?
Is that the guy that usually jumps out of the plane?
No, not that. That's what they said. Geronimo was that motherfucker that fucked everybody up.
No, we all
Last of the Mohicans. Last of
the hot shots too.
Last of the Mohicans. That dude Geronimo. That dude came up. Yeah, exactly. That dude came out in Last Mohicans. That was Geronimo. We're part of Geronimo's tribe. I am Apache Mascalero. We're out here in South Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, part of Louisiana. And everybody like, oh, well, fuck. My people were here. No, my people were here. For all of y'all. But I don't throw that on anybody. Like, fuck out of here with that.
Yeah.
It just... That's the way I was born and raised.
Well, it's the same with Scotland, right? Do you know that majority of Scottish are originally from Scotland?
Really?
Whereas the English, if you look at the history, are mainly Roman. If you go back in their bloodline, at least 90% of English people are Roman blood. Whereas Scotland were Celts, or Celtic. You know, that's why they built Hadrian's Wall. The Romans couldn't conquer Scotland. You know, if you look into the history really deeply, you know, it's there. You know, South America mainly speak Portuguese because of when Portugal were traveling over that way. You know, and Portuguese is probably one of the most speaking languages in South America. You know, because with Europe they tried to expand out.
Yeah.
So much. You know, and a lot of Americans have got English blood in them. Because the English were in America at one point.
Yeah.
You know?
I got a question for Flex. Flex. Let your shit grow out. Does it look like this?
Oh yeah. I will. 100%. My wife don't like it though.
You don't like it?
No.
My wife likes it.
And I think when now it would be okay to do it, but when I'm back at work, they don't. They want you.
Yeah, I know. It's just
that's as long as I keep mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
I just can't. My father does it. He has this big beard, and I'm like, no, can't do it.
See,
irritates
if you look,
the hell out of my face.
I got the little bit
This
here,
is how bad it is, guys.
but
I've got this shit beside my streaming equipment, so I can have a quick one before I go on sometimes.
if you look at where it's at now, before y'all actually met me and before I started streaming, this bitch was down here.
Holy smokes.
Oh.
Bro, you're gonna get that stuff caught up in your lines and your carabiners and all that stuff, man.
This is what I call it, and my wife fucking hates it and she loves it. Call it a flavor saver.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
And I do every now and then.
Snacks. You know, you're saving your Scooby snacks for later.
Yeah.
Hang on.
No, y'all still don't get it. I go down on my wife, and it's a flavor saver when I'm on the road.
Whoa.
Oh,
We heard it. We heard it.
Flavor
Bro.
saver. When I'm a truck driver.
I was going with the
I'm
food
on the road by
situation there.
myself. I'm a truck driver. I'm on the road by myself. I got
That's one way of taking the pickle.
taking my pickle whenever she wants. But you
But you
brought it
know
up,
what?
fucker.
Have you ever noticed, right? We
but-
can have this kind of conversation, right? But if any of the younger generations were in here, oof.
They could
would
not.
not.
We
Yeah.
got. Oh no! I use it to fuck. I don't know. I don't know what to tell them.
You lost it, bro. You lost it.
I don't
Just
care. I don't care
ru-
what the young
Run
kids-
with it.
And you see it on my page. Viewer discretion advised.
That's it.
That's why I had to put a disclaimer in my about section.
I haven't
Because
put,
I know I swear. You know, it's part
I
of
haven't put a
who I
disclaimer
am.
in my about section, but every time if I do a video, I just post a video. I make sure it's not for kids.
It's not. Yeah, I remember when YouTube brought that guideline in,
That's stupid.
where you had to choose whether it's for kids or it's not
Or
for kids,
not.
and I understood why. I
Oh,
did,
yeah.
and I get that, you know, but that's why I went back recently and went, you know what, viewer discretion advised. Boom, it's in the about section. That way, I can't be held accountable for a 15-year-old or a 13-year-old coming across my stuff or whatnot and saying, "Daddy, look what happened," and there's me saying something
That's fucked up
inappropriate
because
for younger years.
because
You
Flex
know.
because I saw Flash just have a hit for somebody saying that
Mhm.
shit.
Yeah, he got banned on PlayStation.
Yeah, I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? He puts it on all his stuff.
No, he spoke to somebody on PlayStation and they reported it to Sony, to PlayStation, and he got his PSN shut down for 2 weeks.
Yeah, but
I remember when it happened.
Yeah,
and
I
was
remember
like-
that happened.
And
No,
I
I
remember
did-
speaking to him about it, and I went, "That's a joke," you know.
Eh.
And it was on a game
But
that's
just
rated
like with
mature.
Flex earlier, I saw that what you posted earlier. Like, what the fuck?
I had no idea, bro. That's never happened to me in like 2
Because it
years.
says sexy people or some shit like that. You're like, what the fuck?
I didn't even know what it was, to be honest. I was like, I was violating some child policy thing, and I'm like, what? Like,
What?
never ever do I talk anything outside of my memes
Hold
on
on.
my
What
streams
did
ever.
hang on? What did I miss?
Oh, I
He-
put it on my community post.
Give me a sec. I gotta see this.
It was some bullshit.
disturbing, bro.
But
I was
anyways,
like, what?
I got hit on what's it called?
Bless you.
Oh,
What's it called?
obviously, because I've not long finished doing my thing.
No, yeah.
That
But
obviously I didn't.
I
see
got
it.
hit on
It's on a
2 weeks
community
ago
thing.
when I did or 2 streams ago when I did the Dead by Daylight stream.
Yeah.
They hit me because it was copyrighted by Dead by Daylight.
Oh, okay.
No,
I
no.
don't- what the fuck?
No,
So
I
okay, so it was maybe 10 seconds of the song that they played.
Yeah.
So okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But then the rest of the video was all right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck?
You know what it is,
don't
though,
make no
with-
sense.
With claims, it's not a problem because first off, like if you're not monetized, you're just not gonna get, like
That's
the-
you're not going to get
the
watch
Google
time ads for it.
AdSense, the Google AdSense stuff. It doesn't matter if you're not monetized.
I-
If you are monetized, you're still getting pennies on those ads anyway. So who
But
cares?
still, it doesn't matter. Like,
Pennies?
I didn't do
Pennies?
nothing wrong. I
You
played
can't
the
even
fucking
get
game,
pennies.
and the game
Yeah.
was on.
But the thing is though, you always have to worry about the strikes because 3 strikes you're gone. Your
Yeah,
channel's
that's what I'm
gone.
saying. I gotta go back and say, okay, well, fuck, mute it or whatever the hell. But it was
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I
man.
would just leave
10
it. I would just
seconds
leave those.
the
No, I
same
would,
song that played the whole.
yeah.
No,
Lower
the
that-
one
those
I
ones
did it
I'd leave
with what was it? Need for Speed. I got copyright after copyright because of the music in the game,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
and I just privatized that stream. I just
I-
made it private that way. Instead of getting it deleted it and whatnot, I just made it private that way. Boom.
No,
That's
but
it,
I have some streams that I have like 8 to 9 claims. I just leave it, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even do anything because honestly, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's just the ads.
But see, the
Yeah.
thing,
Don't
y'all
care
are
about that.
monetizing it. I'm,
No, but
I'm
that-
not.
these
But
were-
I'm trying to
they-
get.
The Need for Speed ones were before the monetization,
Yeah.
and this was before I got into knowing the community guidelines the way I do now.
Yeah.
Like, so I just went, boom, you know what? Private.
I know,
Right.
I know DJs. I know DJs that do like live requests on YouTube, and these are obviously not their songs. They're all like gonna get copyrighted. But he's like this guy says specifically. I talk to him all the time. He gets like whatever all the claims for all the songs,
Mhm.
but unless it's like in a certain territory, sometimes they'll pull his stream.
Yeah.
But he never gets strikes for it. He just gets claims.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy,
If somebody
but-
like that's getting claims, and we're getting claims, there's nothing to worry about claims. It's the
But
strikes.
do you know what makes me laugh, especially with gaming channels specifically?
Yeah.
Right now, these companies that produce the games pay the royalties
Yeah,
on these games
for
for
sure.
the music. So why are we getting hit for it?
No, I know it kind of doesn't
You
make
know,
sense. But
They've given the permission to put the music in the game.
Yeah.
So why can't we play the game with the music? You know,
So-
I'm at that point. I don't even have like Warzone or
Yeah.
Modern Warfare or even Cold War. You don't hear any of the music on mine. I've turned the minute before, the minute I get a game now, the first thing I do, I go to settings, audio, music, boom.
yeah, off.
Because I've got the fear that something's going to come on, it's going to kick my ass, and it could potentially give us a strike, especially now being monetized as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's just so annoying now.
If I was you, I wouldn't be worried about that
I-
stuff.
All right, I don't mean to interrupt you guys.
Oh, Jet,
Yeah, she
you
did.
are
You saw it too.
insane.
She didn't do it once. She did it twice.
Oh
She
my
went.
goodness.
Hey,
$75.
hey, it's a bit like a Lionel Richie song here. Once,
Once,
Twice.
twice, 2 times a lady. But guess who sang it though?
Lionel Richie.
No.
Oh, who sung the original?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
He gave
Yeah,
he gave it to somebody else.
Oh.
Once, twice, 2 times a lady. Kenny Rogers, shut up.
Yeah. I don't listen to much country. The most country I listen to is Tim McGraw.
Jet. Damn it. Jet. Thank you, Ma. I really
You
appreciate
know.
it, Ma. I really, really
know.
100.
At the end of the day, right, like, if you'd have went down the Motown road with me there, I wouldn't have had a problem. You know. One of the, one of the, there's
Fucking
only
Jet.
one
Jet's a beast. I don't have like that has. You can't do the. I'm still learning. I don't have the nuke sound. and
dude,
shit like that,
I've
so.
still got to figure out half the stream.
I'm still learning half of this shit.
Oh, I the first time I watched that doing all that, I'm like, I really
Thank
need
you,
to
Jet.
No
learn
problem.
that shit.
Yeah, it's no problem
Thank
until you
you,
actually
Jet.
start doing it. It's
Love
so
you.
Yeah,
much.
I need to
It's so
learn
much
all
work.
that.
guys.
I'm gonna learn. I'm
Honestly.
gonna learn.
It's
Hey,
so much
if
work,
you look,
man.
if you look on my streams,
Oh man.
every 30
Listen,
minutes, 25
I've
minutes.
only just figured
Yeah.
out how to use this Stream Deck thing where I got the sensor beep, I
I
got
don't
the
even do
use
Stream
up your
Deck. I'm
jackass
trying
and
to
all
do
that
Stream-
figured out. I spent 2 hours trying to figure that thing out.
Bro, even one alert will take you 2 hours.
5
No, but-
Stream Deck. I can't remember that. But
No, but it took me 2
Right.
hours to figure out this thing. On how to put my
Right.
live on it, how to put the beat.
fuck all that.
I've added a new screen. I need to figure out how to re-add it. I'm like,
Nope. Not me. Not me. I ain't doing
I
that.
honestly,
I ain't trying to make no fucking money off of this.
the first time that I sat Mrs. Flex beside me, and she actually went live, was on I think it was a Christmas. It was a Christmas
It was a
giveaway.
Christmas one.
She told me that she doesn't know how in the world I could function all the alerts, all the chats, all of these things going on. She's like, I have a newfound respect after sitting beside you for 2 hours, and you're able to multitask like literally 5 or 6 different things. And man, it's sometimes such a headache.
First time I did it all, and adding obviously doing the Twitch side and all that, you know, this one went like that. How is it you can multitask all of this, but you can't multitask in the house? I'm like, thanks very much.
You're in trouble now, bro.
Hey, you actually want to see what I got going on now? You guys, y'all both got Stream Decks. That's what I got.
Yeah, you got your keyboard.
Yeah.
That's what I was using. I was using hotkeys through Streamlabs for the longest time.
All right.
Over a year, Lowrider.
Lowrider, I've got my very first PC there. My first gaming PC right there. Yeah.
You see right here.
Yeah. No, but this was the one that started my streaming from PlayStation to Streamlabs. That's there. That's the pride and joy. I'll never get rid of this thing. You know, with that monitor, that's hooked to this. You know, and Libby uses that with obviously the laptop there to run both YouTube and Twitch as a moderator for me. Obviously, I've got my other PC behind the camera with my PlayStation 4 where the camera sits on it. And then obviously this is my old gaming monitor. And then I got this big ass monster, you know, because this one decided now that we're back to a financial balance where we've got money from me working as much again, she went, we need to get you a new monitor so we can get rid of that old has-been thing that used to be up there, you know, which was from the 90s. I went, look, it's fine, it works. You know, she's like, no, I'm sick of it. I can't read it. It's too small. I want that one. I went, okay. You know, and now I've got 2 keyboards for all of this, the Stream Deck, 2 mouses, my mix amp with a headset. I get the Elgato. I give up, man.
Dude,
If I look at the cable management behind this thing, I want to scream, because as much as I've detangled it, somehow it ends up tangled again. I don't know how the fuck that's happened. Have you ever done? No, but I'm being serious. Have you ever actually done that? You've hooked everything up, right? But you've went right. Need to unhook it, clean everything out, and whatnot. And went, hold on, how the freaking hell's this happened?
Dude, I have this PC here.
Mm-hmm.
I have my PlayStation 4 back here. You can see a little bit of here.
Oh,
Put some shit on it. I have another PlayStation 4. The stuff I'm doing right now, the other streams I do, it has nothing compared to what y'all do.
But we started.
I wouldn't say that. But
dude,
that's where we started.
You say
what?
You want to say that?
No way, bro.
I have a
Do you know how I
fucking-
started?
I run off this PC all the time. That's why my streams lag so much and do some other shit. I'm surprised I do as much as I do with this PC.
Laura, you know what I started with, and I'll show it to you guys on stream next time. I bought a $200 Kijiji MSI laptop that was overheating on my ASS for over 6 months, and I had no idea why my streams were crashing. And it was due to this $200 laptop, brother, that I was streaming from Streamlabs for over 6 months. And you could see it on my blackout. If you go to my blackout video,
I've seen it.
That was off a $200 MSI laptop, brother. That was all taped up with duct tape. And I have it. I still have it.
Well, when you fucking first met me, when I first came into your stream, it's because I built this computer.
All right.
Because
I'm
of my
gonna move my
son.
camera. I'm gonna move
Because of my son.
I'm gonna move my camera
Oh
for a second,
shit!
'cause
There's no
I'm
fucking
free.
way.
Oh, you're gonna wake up your
Right,
family,
you
bro.
want-
You're gonna be in
No,
big
no,
trouble.
No. You want to talk anyway? This was the original PC I would have set up beside my PlayStation that had my YouTube up on it and everything, and it's still got Windows 98 on it.
Beast.
Oh shit!
That's got Windows 98
I
on
I like that Windows 98 though.
it. You know.
But
And
you-
No, but
Yeah.
I was new to all this. I was completely new to all this. So I was
Yeah.
not tech savvy at all, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get me a super cheap gaming laptop, and I'm gonna run Streamlabs through it.
my kid, my son. My
we
son
went
Nathan
from that.
Chavez.
Right.
He helped me build this computer. Them
No,
kids
but-
say, "Oh, you like to fucking play video games? You can stream it." What the fuck is streaming? Oh, you put on YouTube. I look at YouTube for stupid ass videos, and now
No,
I got
honestly.
207 subscribers,
That thing.
and now they're like, "Oh, that's all you got?" Well, fuck.
Look,
I have no idea what I'm doing. I play video games
look,
and how to.
That's it.
look. I've been at this nearly 3 years. That you've been at it a couple of years. I know of.
It's been a year.
We
Going on a year.
no,
that I'm
but
doing this.
we still don't know what we're doing.
Oh fuck.
Like
that.
you go to some of these big names, right? They've
Oh.
got editing teams.
I'm gonna tell you.
They've got all of this where somebody just hits a button for them, and they
Yeah.
just sit there and do the thing,
For sure.
right? We don't have any of that. Like as much as I've got Acid who builds all the thumbnails, builds the banner. You know, I sit
know.
here sometimes going, I don't know how to work Photoshop.
No, I know. And I only recently started kind of learning how to do the video editing portion of it.
I'm still learning, and I'm.
Oh, we're all still learning that.
What was
that
it?
part.
I
you know?
downloaded DaVinci.
Yeah.
And that's the one I used to do the reality Call of Duty, where it's my voice over the video.
Yeah.
Like you look at some of my original montages, they were done by the PlayStation.
Yeah. No.
You
A lot of
know,
people still use that.
And
Yeah.
then a lot of my videos were basically done by the movie editor that is
Yeah.
standard on a PC.
Yeah.
Film
yeah.
editor. You know, is it film editor?
I think it is.
Yeah, video editor. The app.
Yeah.
Right. And it took me a long time to try and the amount of the clips and videos I've done, I've went that I should have made shorter, that I should have made longer, that music's not loud enough, that music's too bloody loud.
I know.
And then
It's such a struggle, man.
like I said, that reality of Call of Duty. That video, I sat here, oh my god, 12 hours putting that together and trying to and blending clips together, like the bit at the beginning to the bit at the end. I'm sitting here trying to figure this out with no instructions, no guidance, no nothing.
You don't have to tell me twice, bro. I already told you how long I take too, man.
Yeah,
I always hear
I'm
from my kids are like, "Oh, you can find anything on YouTube about editing a video if you the way you want it."
That's the
No.
thing. No, for
There
every 1 minute that I post on any montage, that's taking me about an hour and a half, and
But
I swear to God, an hour and a half to 2
You're
hours
lucky.
to just get the 1 minute.
You're lucky.
Yeah,
I've been editing the
done-
same video for the last 2 days.
Yeah, no. But I'm talking about like straight, like not
Yeah.
like on and off. I'm talking about like straight 2
But
hours
see,
for
if,
1 minute.
if I do a video, the videos you see me doing for Dead by Daylight,
Mhm.
you see
Wait
my
back a
intro,
sec. Bathroom break.
you see my intro, and
Back a
then
sec.
play
Yeah.
the game. I cut a little bit out,
Yeah.
but most of my games are. I'm playing with fucking rookies, so it's gonna last 6 minutes before I kill everybody.
Yeah, it's quick. Yeah. No, but there's some videos, Lowrider. You start adding like some like music. You want to time music to certain shots. You want to do like on Call of Duty, And then on Outlast, like I did a lot of like zoom effects, and then
See,
I did some
and I've
slow
tried
downs,
that.
speed ups. Brother,
Yeah.
do you know how long that stuff takes? Dude?
I've tried
Oh
that, but
my
a
God,
lot of the music that I've been that I put out there and it gets copyrighted, so I take it off.
Yeah, no, that you can just use like NCS music. NCS music is like
Well,
no
I'm
copyright.
talking about fucking music that's on the
Oh, on
video
the
itself.
games, on the
Yeah,
games.
I don't
Yeah.
use.
No, when you're going through editing programs, I usually just take out like most of the audio and I just incorporate like the music
Oh,
over
okay.
top of it. So, but anyways, like there's certain videos like I honestly the one, and I still think till this day that one of my favorite, and that I took like over 12 hours to do was my Outlast montage. I don't know if
Yeah.
you've seen it.
Yeah, I saw it. Trust me.
That Outlast montage, bro, I put so much work into that, dude, and I am so happy with how that came out, even till this
Oh, it
day.
came out fucking awesome, brother.
That montage is the happiest video that has made me content till this day that I still rewatch it. And I still can't get myself back up to that point because now when you start doing a montage for like Dead by Daylight or like another like horror movie and then you switch to like a Call of Duty, it's a completely different edit like direction.
It is.
Yeah.
Call of Duty, that kind of stuff. You want to time shots to pops in music to like to bass, all this stuff,
Yeah.
and then whereas you're doing like a horror stuff, it's different. It's more zooming, it's more slowdowns, it's more speed ups. It's like all this different stuff. Just it's non-stop. Like you're always learning, and
Yeah.
it's just the frustration that
man.
I've experienced.
I don't learn
Oh
so
my
much
God.
from all of y'all. It's fucking crazy.
It's crazy, dude. When you're doing everything on your own and you're still trying to balance out your whole family, your life, it catches up to you and it just
I
becomes
do
overwhelming.
little shit here and there, you know. I put my Dead by Daylight, and I've got challenged by Clouded, and them and stuff like that. Oh, look, dude, I'm not gonna put my name out there with y'all. He's like,
I think
"What-
I
what do
think
you-"
a lot of us are in the same.
He goes,
same
"What do you
boat.
mean?"
Oh, and
I said,
We're all in
"Look,
the
you
same
got your own, you got your own little crew and stuff like that." I said, "I'm not gonna."
We're all
Because if
small
they-
streamers, bro.
you
We're all
seen
small
it.
streamers.
You seen
supporting
it.
each other.
You seen it. Me as a killer, ain't nobody gonna touch me. Whatever they put on there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the way that I don't want to make them look, because I seen their streams. They got their own little crew. They do what they do.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to join their crew and then try to upstage them. What I'm saying.
Yeah. I think
what-
just do your best each and every stream, and don't worry less about the numbers. And it's very easy to start comparing yourself to X, Y, and Z. And
Yeah.
I think the second you start doing that, you start getting frustrated, upset.
Yeah.
You wanna quit.
I'm
you
not
wanna-
worried about the numbers, about stuff. They put me on Dead by Daylight against them.
Yeah.
I'm the way my thinking is gonna downgrade. Really, shut your gob. Shut your gob.
Yeah.
It's gonna bring him down because you don't know how to play this game. Bear
I don't know
box,
how to play it.
huh?
I don't even know how to play Dead by Daylight.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
I'm
No idea.
I tried playing it. I've tried playing it. I just don't understand it. But that was back on PlayStation, like when it was, because I came across it as a free game. I was like,
Mhm.
I'll give this a try. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. How the fuck do you fix this generator? Huh? What the fuck?
look,
you know, I
had
got
I had
I
a
got
player
the
at
number.
fuck. I just did it. That video not so long ago. A player at fucking rank number 1, which means he has no nothing on him. And the 4 players I was supposed to kill, I killed him in fucking 6 minutes. A little over 6 minutes. If you're a badass player and you have all the perks and everything like that, it should take you at least 15 minutes to kill everybody. I did it in a little over 6 minutes with a ranked number 1 player.
So you're
And-
too good, bro.
No, it's not even about me being good or anything. But they want to say, "Oh well, I've had Flash challenge me. I've had people from Charlotte Mice challenge me, and we're gonna stream." They say we're gonna stream it. I said, "No, I'm not gonna do that. Why am I gonna do that? To make me look good? No, fuck that. Can't do that." Like I said, this is not my main source
It's
of
not your main
income.
focus.
Not my main source of income or focus.
Yep. I agree, man.
I see that it's their main source of income. That's not me. If I had 1,000 subscribers, it's fucking plus. But guess what? I would have met Netflix. I would have met Subnova. I would have met anybody that comes and talks to me.
But you know yourself, dude, if I could get in here more, I would. And Dead knows
Exactly.
this as well. If I could get into his stuff, I would try and get in his
It's
more.
tough, man. It's
But
not easy.
it's the biggest challenge for me is time zones. It's
Yeah, yeah.
like
In the past 5 streams that you did, Subnova, who's been there?
you. I
That
know.
in the past 5, who's been there?
Yeah, I agree, man.
I've been there.
I think
Because I can put it on my phone,
Mm-hmm.
screen it up, and drive down the road. I'm not expecting y'all to be in every one of my fucking streams.
Well, I know that, and me and Det both know that with each other because, like, Det's done it where he's streaming when I'm at work, and I'll maybe pop in for 5 minutes, and then I'm out again.
Yep.
You know, because I've got 5 minutes to thingy. You know, I understand because he's got kids the same as me.
Mm-hmm.
You know that he's got his responsibilities. He had his physiotherapy to do as well. I remember there was times Netflix was coming through in mine where he was coming in just before he was leaving for it, or he was in the car with Mrs. Flex,
Mm-hmm.
driving down the road, talking to me, going popping away, and he's like, "I'm about to head into physio. I'll talk to you soon." You know, it's. But as the numbers go up as well, it gets harder and harder. You know, and you know, when I started doing what I've been doing recently, I'm making my list. You know, I'm printing it off and all that. I'm making sure I keep to it. You know, I give up trying to fucking add to it because people, you know, and I need to actually rip that up because I've not got a look with it. And I did that on stream because people, you know, I mean, I went, I fucking give up, man. It's just like I'm wasting paper. But no, that was something that was due for the bin anyway. We all try, you know, and
I know.
I'm like, I'm like that on this one. I'm like you on it. Well, you know, I don't expect that people to come in every stream.
I don't.
You know,
No.
and I don't expect people to drop money on me. You know, see when they come through and they just hang out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what counts to me. Bottom
know,
line.
And this is the first charity stream I ever did, and you fucking threw out some big bucks. They threw out some big bucks. Jet threw out some big bucks.
Well, I didn't know that Jet had dropped any. Really,
And
that's just me.
you-
No, but what I mean is, I said to,
You
you
could have
heard
dropped
me.
fucking 99 cents, dude. I would have been.
No.
fucking happy
Hold
with
up.
it. But But-
Said you heard me say, I guarantee at least 100 coming your way.
Mhm.
I did. And I'm a man. I've always been a man of my word. Dad knows I'm a man of my word. I tried to send him a Gears 5 Lancer last year. COVID screwed it. It got sent back to me. You know, because they said it didn't. There was nobody there for it, and blah blah. Basically, hit us with a load of crap. So it was sent back to me.
Oh.
And I've spoke to him again about him sending it because now that the restrictions have eased off to the degree they are
Hey.
here as well as there, I know that when I send it this time, see if they try and hit me with that bull, somebody's paying me that money back.
Oh yeah.
Hey, sub. He still don't know. I'm gonna show him. I'm gonna show him here. Give me a second. I'm gonna show him something real quick.
Uh oh.
Oh yeah,
Should I be scared?
this mother.
Should we all be scared?
No, it's not to be scared of. I was shocked at this. That
Werewolf,
was shocked.
thanks for being here, bro.
He's lurking playing MW3. Damn. I
Modern
wish they
Warfare
would.
3. Wow.
I wish they would remaster that.
Yeah, man. I'd love to play on Overgrown again, man.
Yeah, I missed mod. Like if I get they remastered Modern Warfare, and then they remastered Modern Warfare 2, but they only did the campaign mode, which sucked.
I know. That was terrible, bro.
No, well, the guys I used to run with that, we were so excited for Modern Warfare 2 remastered. We're like, yes, here we go, Dome, all those great maps.
Ready?
No online. I went, what?
You ready?
What do you got, Lord? What do you got, bro?
Go on then. Remember that old banner?
Holy smokes, bro.
I forgot that was on my Streamlabs.
Wow.
I forgot that was on my Streamlabs.
That's crazy, dude.
But Lo, that's actually the third banner we ever made for the channel. He sent me that on Twitter, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
He goes, nobody. He goes, I thought nobody would buy that bitch. Fuck that.
No, I'm serious. I didn't think
I said
anybody
I'll
would buy one.
support you no matter what.
No, and listen, I appreciate it. Like, I wish there was more I could do to help you, to help, like.
Hey, so
many people
don't even
get
worry about it, dude. I'm not worried about. No, dude, don't.
No, but Dad knows where I'm coming from with this one because he's been trying to do this for so many people himself. All right, people like that and whatnot, and other people we know have tried the damnedest to help people so much, and unfortunately we cannot. It's not like we can put a gun to the head and tell them to do this, to do that. It don't work that way, We can only say, hey, go on, check this, do, suggest, but it's down, bottom line, it's down to people to make their own minds, sure. And if I could do more, I would.
And that's fine.
Yeah, I
with
think
me.
we all would.
You did what you could do. Flex did what he could do. You do what you could do. I ain't worried about it. I'm gonna run this for the next 2-3 days. Next live streams. Hopefully, I can get some other people.
You know what would be good, Lowrider, if you would do at the end of it?
What's that?
You actually introduce your friend there and actually offer him, the help that we've all put in together.
Trust me, I'm gonna do that.
And just say, you know what, it's a little, but it's a start.
Trust me, I'm gonna do that. Just like you did with your big check. I don't have small checks.
Hey, bro, that's 3 Bristol boards put together, bro. Don't be fooled, eh? I don't have a printing company, bro.
He stole those Bristol boards.
I'm gonna do that, okay? Because he don't know this is going on right now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's the best part. I think people want to see the reaction, and that's the best part.
It might not be a live video because I'm not monetized and I can't go live on my phone on YouTube. This is some bullshit. But anyways,
what phone you got?
No, yeah, you can. Sure, you can.
On YouTube.
No, we can't. It needs to be 100,000 subscribers.
Oh, seriously? I need 1,000 subscribers. Yeah.
It is the guy. That's the guy. I remember that.
Now,
I didn't know that. Sorry, dude.
Now it's 1,000 subscribers because before I think it was about 2 years ago, I did a video, some bullshit live on YouTube. But now I have to have 1,000 subscribers.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Sorry, man. I didn't know that.
This video
they actually changed
that.
It used to be you had to be active with YouTube over a certain amount of period of time.
But then it was the same with the watch time hours.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
rolling 12 months.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
whatever
it's
you
12 months.
stream today, like 12 months ago, gets taken off. Any hours you make today over what
it's,
has been taken off, that's all you'll get added to your watch
So
time.
what if you don't maintain 4K?
Once you've made the 4K and whatnot,
Yeah.
it's a
I-
different
I
story.
need to-
But
that-
until you get monetized,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Prime
yeah, that's
example.
right.
Say
Okay.
say today, last year you made 30 hours off a stream,
Yeah, yeah.
right? And right, that's you bang on the 12 months now. That 30 hours gets taken off your watch time.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
if you did a stream where you got 35 hours, you only get 5 hours of it
Oh, okay.
because that 30 gets obviously you've lost 30.
You lost
So
30.
the original 30, so your new 30 will replace the old 30,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the 5 is what you made. So when
For-
if
for
you
a
went
year-
to YouTube
What?
Tracker,
12
which is
months.
what
It's your last 12 months, basically.
yeah. So I used to use this YouTube
Yeah.
Tracker.
I had
you
that,
know, and I would notice it going. It would go up so much, and then all of a sudden, whoom! I'm like,
Yeah.
how have I got 1 minute? I'm going up 100 hours. Next minute, I've gone down nearly 200. What the is YouTube doing to me?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and that stressed the hell out of me. It
For
did.
sure. For sure. Oh, yeah. When
Um,
you're trying to get those 4K, 100%, man.
And you know, when I found out they changed the guideline policy to the rolling 12 months, I was like, well, that's a good thing. I don't have to do it within a certain date and date, and they wipe it. And then, like I said, once I got used to the guidelines, they changed it where you had to have 1,000 subscribers to do live off your phone.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and the first time I ever went live on my phone was literally that giveaway.
Oh, okay.
I'd never used it, so that's why it was a bit weird. Me walking down the street in my local town, talking away to a phone. You know, people looking at me, wondering who I'm talking to because I'm saying all these different names,
Yeah. Hey, what's up, John?
and they're like, "Who the?" Literally, no. There was actually 3 people in the street who knew me,
Nice.
and they actually asked me, "Who are you talking to?" Because you mentioned like 6 different names. I said, "Oh, YouTube," and they went, "What?" I said, "Yeah, I stream on YouTube."
Yeah.
Nah, no, you don't. I went, there you go. There's a video right there.
Yeah.
As I'm
I-
walking by your work.
I think a lot of people get like not amazed by it, but they're almost like, "Oh my god, you stream?" It's like, listen, dude, anybody can stream. You can go stream right now.
Yeah,
just
but how many,
just hit the live button.
yeah, but here's the thing: that how many people do you know when like you're streaming? Really? What the? No,
Hey,
you're not.
no, that's what I mean, though.
Especially
That's what
our
I mean.
age.
What I mean is the
Philly
ball
with
buster.
great
The-
beard like
the
this. You
friends.
streaming? Yeah, motherfucker, I'm streaming.
No, but that's what I mean. Like, why is it a big surprise? Like, it's just a matter of just hitting the record button and just playing.
Because
But they don't know that.
You know what I mean?
No,
It's
like,
not a big deal. I don't think it's a big deal.
No, but you go to like say the bar I work, right? 90% of them think I'm an asshole because I'm a bouncer.
You're an asshole.
You.
I'm the
Yeah.
biggest bastard alive. I know I am.
He knows
guess
that
what?
already, though.
I was told I was the same thing. So
So
No, but what I mean is, right, but when they find out I did that charity thing, they're
Yeah.
like, we didn't even know you streamed. I said, yeah, because when I'm here, this is my job. When I'm at home and I'm doing that, that is my job. That's got nothing to do with you.
yeah, exactly.
And they're like,
hey,
but we
Warwolf, I
never,
appreciate you
they're
fucking
like, but
lurking still.
why didn't you tell us that this is what you're doing as
Yeah.
well? I says, well, I never thought you would take an interest in me doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're like, oh, well, I've watched a couple, and you know, you do not bad, but you know Tim the Tap Man, you know Swat, you know this, you know. I'm like, I'm not trying to be them. They're their own people. I'm my own person.
Yeah, and then that's
And,
the
I went, and that's the thing with YouTube. I says,
Yeah.
or Twitch, or Facebook now. It's a variety. It's not about you've got to be a certain way.
Yeah.
You've
And
got your guidelines and your rules, yes, but be you. If you're fake, you'll get caught.
That's
I
the
think
flip.
so.
That's the flip side of like telling people that you're streaming or whatever. It's like all of a sudden you get all these comparisons. It's like, bro, I don't want the comparisons. I am who I am, and who they are, man. Whatever. I don't care if people have 20, 30, 100K. Who cares? You know? Times have changed. You know, nowadays 10,000 really means 100,000 back then. That's just the way it was.
Yeah.
You know?
And like I said, when I've been on, like, I'm on the phone like to you or somebody else's when I'm at work, you know, the comment is now, who you watching this? Who you watching this time? That's the exact words that I get out of some of my
Hey, good night,
regulars.
Werewolf. Appreciate you stopping by,
You
bro.
know, they're going,
Yeah.
who you watching now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's that guy from last week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
so. Oh yeah, that's that.
In all fairness, I'll tell you guys why I started streaming. Even before all this COVID, I was doing a little bit of streaming on the side. It's pretty much I started on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
We do the shift work I work. We do 2 weeks nights, 2 weeks days.
Yeah.
Basically, when my buddies on the other platoons were doing nights, and I was on days, I was going home and streaming so they could watch it at work. That's the only reason.
Making it they go by faster.
Yeah, that's it. They're like, hey, Flex, do a stream because I'm bored at work, man, on night shift. You know, run a couple games on blackout. And that's what I was doing, man. That's how I started, and it was just all fun and games.
For me,
Until,
it was
you know, a couple things happened along the
for
way.
me it was a guy called World of JCC, big football FIFA streamer.
Yeah.
You know, he used to do this top 5 plays of the week.
Yeah.
So I would clip my FIFA clips.
Yeah.
You know, and I know Netflix has looked at them because he saw me doing the Messi goals and the Ronaldo
Fucking
goals.
Messi's
you know.
a bad motherfucker, dude. I love
No,
Messi.
but I was pulling off the goals that, like, on FIFA 16 and 17, it was so hard to pull these off.
Yeah, some of them were tough.
And back then, you know, it did take a lot to do them. But it was between me and my mates. And we're like, we'll save the clips, we'll send them to this guy and see if we get top. Whoever gets in the top 5, you get a free night out.
Yeah.
So, you know, between the rest of them. And obviously I got on it one time and I was like, this ain't bad. So I just started doing more. I added more FIFA clips, kept
Nice.
sending them in. And then it was my friend Commander. He said, you're a really good COD player.
Yeah.
You know, have you ever thought of streaming? And I went, not really. And he went, listen, you'll do well with it. 3 years later, done the K, done the watch time, busting my ass trying to keep the numbers up, busting my ass to try and keep the hours up, busting my ass trying to keep the views up. It takes time. It's a grind. Everybody thinks it's a hard grind for the 1K and the 4K. It's even worse after. You didn't read the small print.
It is tough. Like,
you
especially
need a small print.
if you have if you have certain expectations, Lowrider, like after you get that watch time hour and all that stuff, and it was a tough grind. I contemplated quitting about 4 or 5 times. My marriage was a little bit in turmoil because the time zones of people streaming morning, day, night, and you're trying to support each and every person. It was bad, bro. It got really bad to the point where, you know, I had some of my biggest fights ever.
You see me
Biggest.
that haven't streamed in weeks because I'm out on the road.
Mm-hmm.
This is a hobby for me. This really is a hobby for me. Like I said, if I can get 1,000, okay,
And you'll
I'm
get
good.
it. It's just
I'm
a matter
good.
of time.
I'm good.
Just a matter of
If
time.
I get monetized, I'm alright.
Don't get me wrong.
If
But-
I
but that-
don't get it monetized, I'm gonna be alright.
But like Nova said, bro, it's
But
tough after. It's
This
tough.
is
Right. I'm
I
gonna be honest,
like
right?
doing
If-
this. I love doing this.
Mhm.
If I can make money off of this, I'm fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's everybody.
For me, if I could make this a full-time job and give
Oh
up,
yeah,
being-
me too. If I can make a
no,
full-time
no,
job,
but
I'm great. Well,
I am
I
not-
can't say that.
no, but
I cannot
I am
say
not
that.
the
I
most-
cannot say that.
I'm not.
I'm
the
making a
most
full-time
intelligent
job.
person.
I can't say this is great for me. I can't sit here behind a computer. I did it for so many years when I was in the military.
Mhm.
But I'm not gonna give up putting out content because I'm
No.
getting my new truck soon, and I'm hopefully I can get my boss to buy me the $8,000 camera set that I want on my truck, or I can pay half of it. I'm gonna put lives on YouTube about what I do.
Mm-hmm.
The
I do
heavy
some
haul that I
vlo-
do and stuff like that.
Some
I
vlogs.
can-
Vlogs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
vlog,
amazing.
wise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. That would be. And you know what? Well, that would be actually spot on. And you know what I mean is, I wish I could give up the job that I do, the work I do, being a bouncer, being the security, because
I
my
I would
knees
like
are
to see
shot.
you whoop some ass on. I'd like to see videos of you whoop some ass for stupid
In
asses
fifth,
like me.
hang on.
Like
You know
me
what,
coming, like me coming out to your bar
In
and
15
being a
years, there's one thing I've
tough
never
guy.
done. There's no in all the 15 years I've done my job. Do you know the one thing I've never done?
What's that?
Never used that. Never once
You
have I
always use
used
them
that.
open hands.
No,
Yeah.
I've
No?
never hurt anybody.
No.
I've escorted people out of the place, but I've never threw their ass out
Mm.
like that. I've never thrown somebody out like that. I have never physically hurt anyone.
You see, I did some bartending and did some the shit that you do. I don't know. I was staying in New York and I had to throw a lot of motherfuckers out. That's when I was in shape.
Mhm.
So.
No, but then you know yourself, Lo, like that job, and that you know the job. You know when I worked side by side with police at live festivals, music festivals. It's not easy to hold back that frustration, that anger when somebody's attacking you. You know,
Yeah.
it is so hard to bite the tongue
I've
or bite the bullet, if you know what I mean.
I've never allegedly hurt anybody either. Allegedly.
No, but you know what I mean. Not that you've had the thought of intentionally smacking somebody.
Yeah.
Because of their arrogance, because of what they're trying to do to you. But at the same time, I'm at that point. I'm tired of it because the job has got more dangerous, especially in the UK now. It is really getting more and more dangerous every day. We're outnumbered, we're undermanned, and we're underpaid.
For sure.
Because, you know, there's a lot of security companies in the UK, they only pay minimum wage. And the minimum wage in the UK right now is $9.50 odd.
Not only that, but
For me to risk my neck.
Yeah. Our agency mimics a lot of the UK police and transit police. And you guys are not armed besides the special like units.
Yeah.
So the reason why our legislation won't change is because of like
Because
places like the UK.
if we can do it, why can't you?
Yeah,
guys?
and that's the thing, and it looks a lot less authoritative and enforcement like
But
if
here's the
if
thing.
everybody's carrying firearms, right? And
Yeah.
that's what they're trying to veer from.
Yeah,
see,
I can understand
you're
that.
talking about carrying firearms, stuff like that. Here in Louisiana, it's open carry.
Oh, is it?
It's
Like
open
streets?
carry.
It's all open,
Yeah.
is it? Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that would be nuts here in Canada, bro.
The
open
thing
carry
is,
all the time. But also,
having a gun,
I'm part of Texas.
but Lo, you know this as
I'm
well
also
as I do.
considered carry, qualified
Yeah.
in most states around here.
But Lo, you know as well as I do. There's one thing carrying one. There's another thing using it. And when I mean using it, I don't mean I don't
understand
mean
that.
down the firing range. And obviously, I don't know where you sell that because obviously
No, I
that's
understand
that's
exactly
your
what-
job. You know what I mean?
understand
I don't know
exactly
much
what
about
you're
your
saying.
job in that sense.
Yeah.
I've heard you talk about your job there, but you
Yeah.
know, like you said, obviously you mimic a lot of what the UK is
Yeah.
in the sense of firearms side.
Mhm.
But obviously, myself and you, Lo, we've both not just carried, but we've used.
Yeah.
And there's part of me wishing I never used.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm the same way. I'm the same way.
You
I
know?
know.
Yeah,
Jeff likes to
I can't speak to that because I've never been there.
But
so I
would
can't-
would y'all all have everybody open carry or fucking conceal carry?
Well, that's the thing. They're gonna conceal it either way. So
Well, it wouldn't matter if it's concealed or open. You know, all it takes is that
one itchy finger
Mm-hmm.
or that one hesitation or panic.
Yep.
Well, but that's
You
the thing,
know.
man. There's so many people going through mental health. There's so many people that are
Yeah.
under the influence of drugs and or alcohol, and over-the-counter medications, getting
So
prescribed, all this stuff.
what is y'all's main method of carrying?
What do you mean by that?
What is y'all
I
main
ca-
method of carrying?
I already
No,
carry.
I'm not saying your fist. Your fist don't mean shit to my fucking 9mm.
No, but what I'm saying is,
Would
to
you
me,
rather open carry or?
I'd rather
concealed
no carry. I'd rather no carry.
I personally would rather no carry because
I'd rather no carry because if you're open carry, then you always got to
Because-
fight fire with fire.
No, it's not just that. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of smart and intelligent people out there, right? But as you've just said about mental health, paranoia, schizophrenia, those kind of people who get itchy, like
Yeah.
So
you can't have that.
Would personally
I,
yourself?
I'll be honest. The first time I ever had to fire in a live, I was shaking.
Mhm.
I was genuinely.
I
like
missed
that.
three. I missed 3 out of the 4.
No, I mean an actual live fire. As
Yes,
in,
I missed 3 out of the 4.
in
When I was shot at somebody, missed 3 out of the 4.
Yeah.
The 4th one hit straight directly chest.
I was scared of it.
Oh yes, I'm
Although I'm
still scared.
Yeah. And I'll tell you now, you hand me a gun and I have to do that again, I'll do it without hesitation. If it's because that's like when I was in the army, it was my job. However, there's still going to be that bit of me, that bit that's right down here, right in the gut, like that's scared. But that's the bit like we were talking about with the whole empathy and all that.
I cannot take another person's life. What I see.
Yeah.
Unless they're threatening my life, but it's still the thing. But here's my question: would you rather yourself being able to open carry or conceal carry? What would y'all do?
If I only had those two choices, I'd say open.
Open.
I would conceal carry.
Well, conceal carry is a little bit more.
Well, actually, no.
No.
You know what? He's right. Conceal is probably
Because
more
you
spot
can
on.
save more people with concealed.
Yeah, because they don't know if you've got one or not.
Yeah.
Whereas with an open, they see it. They'll expect it.
Yeah, but if everybody's allowed to.
No, I'm talking about. I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about yourself.
Just for the sake of knowing what somebody has, I'd rather just open rather than conceal.
Open. No, because why wouldn't they go after you first? You have open carry.
Well, if everybody's open carrying, then it's.
I'm talking about personal.
Yeah.
Personal use.
preference.
Oh, for personal. Yeah.
Conceal's probably the best way to go.
Conceal
I
would
don't
be the
know.
first way to go.
In Canada, it's different, man. It's completely different here. So.
Yeah. Oh, so it's in the States, it's always where knows that.
But the
Well,
states,
I-
like law
No.
enforcement, there is fighting fire with
No.
fire. Over here, it's different. Over here, when you pull somebody over, you're not expecting anybody to
Right.
be carrying anything.
Nottingham.
And
Nottingham
where?
is- No, seriously.
Here in Canada.
Hold on.
Do you know- here you go. Nottingham in England is the gun capital of the UK.
Yeah.
Glasgow, which is like 10-minute drive from me, is the knife capital.
I know where Glasgow's at.
And I got the scars to prove it.
Mhm.
Because I used to work in the city. I used to work the clubs in the city, and guy pulled a blade on me. It's true. What they say about Glasgow. It's true what they say about Nottingham. Everybody thinks London, because they watch Green Street or one of these
fuck all
London
that
gangster
bullshit.
like
fuck all that.
no, but the Cray films
Yeah.
and all that, right? Yeah, they're true.
Mhm.
All of it's true. About football, about the Crays and all that back then, right? But Nottingham has become the gun capital, And there was actually a shooting about 3 days ago on the far side of Glasgow, 20 minutes from me, where somebody got shot. So it's not just it's now become an open season around here, and this is the third shooting in the last 5 months just near where I live.
That's crazy,
within the space of an hour of where I live.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
You
but
know-
when you start looking at places like North America, that
North
happens every week, bro.
Well, Chicago, that's fucking every day.
Yeah, Chicago's the
That's
worst.
every half hour.
Biggest murder rate in per capita is Chicago.
Yeah.
But
But I mean, even around our cities, like it's happening every day.
oh yeah,
Shootings every day.
It's getting scary though that even like somewhere where I live, where we don't like as Netflix said, the only people that carry really are military and armed response. That's the two main ones in the UK.
Yeah.
But now I've got a 10-year-old son shooting 20 minutes from me.
Yeah, I know.
It makes me think, hold on a second.
It bothers you a little bit for sure.
See,
My son's going to get to an age he's going to want to go into Glasgow with his friends on his own.
That's right.
And what am I going to say? No. That makes me the asshole.
So when you being in the military, me being in the military,
Mm-hmm.
and Flex, fucking police
Mm-hmm.
around here, it's not good for us to carry weapons.
Personally,
That's
I
what they're
say
making
no.
it seem. That's what
No,
they're making it seem now.
Personally, my own personal thing is, right, melt them all down and make them paperweights. Because I know what they can do.
If
Yourself, Lo, we know the extent of the damage those things can do. And when I was in the army, the British Army don't train to kill. They train you to maim.
yeah,
That is the official statement.
I just don't think lowrider that, especially for the enforcement side, because I know a lot of these guys are like in the States more than here. There's a lot less funding for training, so a lot of the officers that get thrown out into the field, they're younger, they're less life experience, that kind of stuff, and that does play
And
into effect
under-equipped.
under high stress
understand
situations.
and I
It does
understand that.
affect.
They just need more equipment.
But
They
lowrider
need more. They need more training.
Yes, 100%. But lowrider fighting fire with fire every day.
But
That's a
it
tough
also-
thing to put
it
a young
also-
person
It
through.
also, I can carry a firearm when I go through the cast and stuff like that. I can do. I can still carry, but then I gotta get that one instructor that says, "Oh no, you were in around 9/11, and I get disqualified from everything."
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I understand where you're coming
Why
from.
would I be disqualified from everything? Which, trust me, I'm not gonna admit it, but they say I have PTSD. But I'm not gonna go and fucking shoot a whole bunch of people over bullshit.
Yeah, but that's you though. That's not everybody else.
No, yeah, I understand that, but
You
still,
You can control
there's a
yourself.
lot of. I've had a couple of buddies that have nothing to do with anything for 9/11 or any kind of PTSD. They still get disqualified because they were in the military around that time.
Mm.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, yes,
I get,
I understand if they fucking take everything away from me, but they're not gonna take nothing away from me because I got my guns.
It's different when you have your weapons in a safe place. Okay, you want to carry it in your car, make sure it's in a lockbox. You want to carry it out. Listen, the thing with lowrider,
Well,
when you have it like under a seat, or
I
you have
understand.
it, like,
I
in
understand what you're saying about the
it
lockbox.
just don't make sense.
But I always have mine on me, in case I need something happens.
in case of quick response.
I
Yeah,
have a
but
quick response.
yeah, but the thing is though, like, in all due respect,
No, I'm listening to you, Felix.
yeah, in all due respect, you want to walk around a firearm, but there's no reason why you should ever have to resort to the firearm, because you're not putting yourself out there in a Call of Duty.
No,
Meaning you're not getting called to protect somebody. You're not getting called to a high stress situation. I don't think the regular Joe should be walking around with a gun because there's no real need for it, other than the so-called what if. You can what if anything in life,
Yeah.
right?
You can
Oh
walk
yeah,
out.
you can what if?
I don't feel like it's enough of a reason to have somebody carry, double 9mm on either
Oh,
side
no,
in a harness,
no.
just because I feel like I need to
agree with
protect
that.
myself.
No, nobody should carry
You know what I'm
double
saying?
9mm.
If you're feeling that threatened, then I believe that one, you're either into a lot of shady stuff that you shouldn't be into, okay, where you got eyes behind your back because something's going on, or maybe you might be living in the wrong area where guys are getting jumped every corner of their neighborhood, which it happens.
Mhm.
But to feel so
Almost,
threatened that
yeah.
you have to walk around with a firearm every time, I don't know. I'm a little sensitive to that. I think maybe because I live in Canada. I don't live in the States, so I can't speak
Yeah.
for, this
Everywhere
the
I've
US
been
living.
I've lived in a hood and I had to carry a gun no matter what, since I was 14 years old. But I agree with you. There's no reason anybody should have to carry anywhere. I carry concealed in state of Louisiana. I can carry open carry. I carry open carry most of the time.
Yeah.
And if I can still carry, it's just because there's storms going around. There's way people act around storms.
Yeah.
What, you
That's
mean
fair.
panic?
But you gotta
That's
understand, I'm military.
Yeah.
I've been trained by military,
Mhm.
MPs. I've been trained by city police to
So
know when to pull out if I need to.
But there's
Yeah,
a lot
but
of
even-
people. There's, I'd say, probably 70% to maybe even 80% of that public hasn't been trained by
Exactly.
Yeah, but low.
the extent like you guys.
Yeah.
Low. Even you
Yeah.
know yourself, right? How many times did we pull? Like, I know for a fact there was at least numerous times where I've took that safety off my weapon when I didn't have to.
As soon as I pull that piece out, I pull my safety up. I know what you're talking about.
Right. No, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's times where there wasn't the need to pull the gun or to pull the weapon up. It's
fear.
It's even being trained. It don't matter how much
It's
training
still,
you
it's
get.
still fear. It's still fear.
It's
I call it fear.
yeah.
You pull it out,
eh,
you hit that clip, but
but at the same time,
the times I've done it, I've never put my trigger finger on that. I never put it on the trigger.
but then there's times where maybe I should have pulled quicker.
Yeah.
Maybe there's times,
Yep.
there's always going to be that.
And
As
Flex,
you said,
it's
the
no
what if
disrespect to you,
scenario.
Flex. You've never
know.
been in any kind of combat situation of that, but I understand what you're saying. We have been in different situations.
But at
sure.
the same time,
100%. And I respect that. I
Same
respect
time
You know,
as you
it's
still.
not the gun that kills a person. It's not the
a-
rifle that kills.
it's
It's
a
the idiot
person.
behind the bloody gun. It's the. But at the same time, we were trained that if we hesitate, the guy on your left, the guy on your right, or the guy in front of you
Somebody's gonna
is
die.
dead.
Yeah.
And the life expectancy of an infantry soldier in a combat situation at the range of 300 meters
Is
is 3
3%.
seconds.
Hey, what's going on,
No, it's
Oma?
3 seconds.
3 seconds. I'm sorry, 3%.
Because that's how long it takes for the round to exit their barrel and land on that person at 300 meters, from what I was trained.
Yeah. So
And I personally would never, that's where it's that whole, you have to detach yourself from your emotions. So you end up emotionally detached. I've got kids who I should say I love them.
Mhm.
But I can't. I can't make it look like I mean it. Although I do mean it. But the look on my face doesn't show it to them. You know, it's. I can laugh. I can joke. I can rage. But to sit here in sadness, to cry. I've cried once in 13 years. Once.
Twice
was my-
in 12.
But there you
Yeah,
go.
I can say it straight up, twice in 12.
Mm-hmm. You know, that just goes to show. You know, but we were trained to do that. That's completely different. You know, but these kids out in the street who just get handed a gun, different thing with that's where innocent people get hurt. That's where innocent people get killed.
Yeah,
know.
with the guns they
Simple.
get.
Meld that. But if you're going to talk about, all right, somebody like people keeping guns, fine. Melt all the automatics down there.
Yeah, there's no need for anybody to be carrying ARs on the road.
Oh hell!
Not even ARs, Uzis.
Yeah, even
MP,
that stuff. Yeah, automatic. Yeah,
like,
you're right.
Hey, you know
Automatic.
what? I can
I
do
mean,
more
fully
damage with my
auto.
9 mil.
That's it.
I can do more damage with my 9 mil. I got a Taurus subcompact 9 mil. It carries 7 rounds. I can do more damage with that than they could do with a fucking Uzi.
Yeah.
Because whoever's shooting the Uzi, I'm gonna pop that motherfucker first.
No, because
And
the
his
Uzis
only-
won't like this because they can't hold.
Yeah, he's
handle
gonna
the
sit
recoil.
there, pop, pop.
You know,
pop.
and that's where the more collateral damage comes because they're not going to just hit the one person.
They're
They're
gonna get the
whoever's around.
and it
P90s.
sucks that these kids can get these fucking kind of guns.
You know, when the P90 was built, the P90 was built the
Yeah.
way it was built because it could be based like
It's
that.
like a fucking, it's like a shotgun.
You know,
with the fucking
no, but
mag.
the way they would hold, you could hold a P90 because I fired one. It's like that. You've got your hand there on the undergrip, you know, with a finger on the trigger, but it's bit into here.
I
You
shot
know,
that mag.
with,
I
with
shot,
an Uzi.
Is that because of
with
the
an U-
stock?
I
with
shot
an-
a Mag 10
because of the
Uzi.
stock. But the
and it
Mag
went
10,
like this.
it's like this.
I did more
You've got
damage
no
with
way
that
of
fucking
handling the recoil.
9 mil.
It's just
A
a pray and
Mag
spray.
10,
It's
yeah.
spray and pray.
You know,
Pray and spray. Yeah, pray and spray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas with an AR, once again, it's into your shoulder. Sniper rifle, into your shoulder.
Yeah.
It controls the recoil.
Mhm.
You know,
Even some shotguns are held against your shoulder.
yeah. Name a shotgun really like you can watch the movies and they'll just stand there like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I don't give a
movies.
shit.
No, but what I'm saying
I don't
is-
give a shit. You're a badass. It's gonna fucking blow your.
I'm not gonna lie. Arnold Schwarzenegger probably could
I
do that.
shot
with
it.
a
I
real
shot
thing.
it twice with a shotgun like
Right.
that. 12 gauge.
Yeah.
And it
You know-
fucked me up.
It's rough,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
The GPMG,
Yeah.
right? The
I've shot some
GPMG
shotguns.
is a general purpose machine gun.
Mhm.
We call it the Gimpy, right? And the first time I ever fired that down the range, that thing can fire 1,000 rounds a minute. 1,000 rounds in 1 minute.
And it fucked you up.
Hey,
Dude,
Laura,
my
check out your chat, brother.
Dude, my shoulder was black and blue for about 3 weeks because I didn't have it against my shoulder.
That's
it. No, but because of the amount of force and recoil, and this was me, I was lying on the ground, prone position with it, up against you, and he said, keep a good, firm, tight against your shoulder.
Lean forward and all that
obviously,
stuff.
Yeah,
right?
and I hadn't done enough of it. I'm not kidding. That from about here
Yep.
to about
What's his name?
here.
Oh, yeah.
I like
Like
it.
grasslands? Yeah.
Right. Basically, where my tattoo
Fucking
sits,
Oma.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
all black. That was
Oh
bruised,
yeah. Oh yeah.
You know,
Some people have
and-
busted their rotator cuffs. Nova.
some people busted rotators, dislocated shoulders,
Yeah.
ripped pectoral muscle. You know, I didn't even shoot off a 4,000. It was 100.
Yeah. Yeah.
I shot 100 rounds, and my shoulder I couldn't move for days. I was
Banged
like that.
up.
I was strapped up, and my arm was like that for days.
Yeah. For
and I
sure.
went in physio and that for it because
I don't
I think I went for like 3 different sets of X-rays off the top of my
sorry.
head because they
Oh,
had
yeah,
to
sorry.
constantly
I just-
check
I've-
as the swelling went down to ensure I hadn't done any major damage because they couldn't see anything.
Yeah,
You
for sure.
know, but weapons like
This is my
that,
first
you hear
stream
about that
I've ever
happening.
done any kind of this. But yeah, the AR fucked me up.
Oh, I never
Yeah.
had a problem with the AR. The SA80, which is obviously to like that, and you'll know is the SA87
Yeah,
in
but
Warzone.
yeah,
Is actually the SA80.
Oh, okay.
That
but
and the
I got trained
and
on the AR. I had
and
to
the
come
Susar on
from
the Cold War guns
yeah.
was what we used to use on our AR.
Oh yeah.
And the best thing about the British Army's AR, it takes the same rounds as an M16.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
5.56.
5 or 6, yeah.
Mm.
So we had basically, if we were ever overseas with the US,
Yeah, to use a 5 or 6.
we could use a 5.56 as well is a universal round as well. It's used by a lot of guns, unless you look at the 7.62 or whatnot, which is like an AK.
But see, that's what I understand by our government. They're like, oh well, the ARs are overpowered everything. So no, it's a fucking 5.56 that everybody else uses.
But it's not even a dangerous round. It's not.
It's a 22 hyped up.
Yeah.
The way I see it. Am I wrong?
It is.
It's 22, a little bit
up.
more fucking powder.
But if you fire a 7.62, you're talking different story.
But ARs and stuff like that out here are fucking ARs and AR bullets are fucking AR bullets are the same. It's a fucking 22.
No, but are
22 hyped up a little bit.
Are there not specific ARs that are running 7.62s?
No.
Yeah. AK.
But those are not legal though in the States, are they?
Shit.
No,
Oh yeah, I can buy me an AR right now.
No, not for 7.62s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can go buy me one at the Academy right now.
Bro, that's sick. You see why? Why would anybody have to buy that though? That's
And
But-
most 7.62
here,
rounds are meant
they're
to be a sniper.
semi-automatic.
what I mean. It's insane.
No, but they're semi-automatic. They're not
Yeah.
full automatic.
Oh, okay.
But if you're smart enough and you've been in the military, you can switch or grade down to something,
Mhm.
and you can make it full automatic.
Now, could you buy this kind of stuff for hunting purposes? I'm not a hunter, so I'm asking.
Well, yeah, I can buy an AR, right? Because we shoot hogs out here. Louisiana, South Louisiana, South Texas, we are overrun with hogs.
Mm.
And you can buy a fucking AR fully automatic. As long as it's to shoot hogs.
Wow, that's insane, bro. Didn't know that. Wow.
But then you can turn around and they can say in the law, shotguns, 3 shots, burst shot, and you gotta have a plug in it.
Mm.
You can throw on the shotgun you can do what is it? 8 shots, 6 shots?
This is beating me crazy.
You gotta have a 3-shot plug in it. You gotta
Right,
shoot
guys.
3 shots only out of shotgun.
You going to bed yet or no or what?
Well, not much point going to bed when it's 6:15 a.m.
Oh my god, bro. What are you gonna pull all nighter and then all day again?
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
I'll
don't be doing this for me, dog.
No, hang on. No, it's nothing to do with you, Lo. The way the conversation's been going earlier on with the PTSD and all that, and then talking about what I've talked about, that still gets to me because I didn't know if you noticed that there's been times I'm looking down. That's just me, though. Okay. But I'll get some sleep. Don't worry, either you. Please.
I'm
not
so
worry.
worried, bro.
No, listen to me. I'll be fine.
Nah, I know you are.
I will get some sleep. I'll probably stay Bad Boys for life on. Everybody loves to see Mike Lowry blowing shit up. No, but I'll put something on on the monitor for me to watch those off because
What? Hey, Nova, 100 me and you. Me having PTSD and shit like that tonight. I'm saying in the next 2 hours. You fall asleep?
No, I don't know. I don't know how long it'll take. I'll probably try and get to sleep as quick as I can.
What time is it right now over there where you're at?
6:15.
6:15. So you
Oh,
are
6:14.
so at 6:15. I'm at
12:15.
I'm at 12:15.
Yeah, there's 6 hours between us. Whereas
So
Mr. Flex,
you're 6
I
hours.
think there's like
Are you
8
6
hours.
hours?
No,
Ahead of me?
I'm 1:15, brother. I'm 1:15.
You're 6
1:15
hours.
a.m.
Yes, yeah.
Hang on, there's only like five hours between us.
Yeah.
How is that possible? Because freaking Demon's 5 hours.
I'm at 12:15 right now.
I'm Eastern Standard. I'm 1 hour ahead of
I'm
Lord.
at 6.
Yeah.
I'm at 12:15 Central Time.
Eastern Standard. I thought New York was Eastern Standard.
They
I'm
are.
Central.
No, New York is Eastern. That's the same as Yoda and all them.
I was going to say because Panic's the same.
Oh, is it? Yeah, so it's
Panic's in New York.
1:15 a.m. Yeah.
No, I'm at 12:15.
Uh,
I'm at 12:15 right now, and
if it wasn't for
Louisiana.
hunting, that was a given, or you
I'm
didn't.
Central.
Damn. See, this is why I hate time zones.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And when it comes to people like nobody, I give up.
Fuck
'Cause here in
nobody.
Australia-
Nobody got so many fucking.
His ass is in Australia, so
Nobody's in the Matrix. You don't fucking know what.
We'll be fine.
nobody's like I think it's like 14-hour difference.
Nah, fucking.
Yeah,
I don't know nobody
it's a
that-
completely different
For
day,
me,
bro.
Completely different day. Sometimes I think it's a completely different week.
We're different freaking world, bro.
But anyways, my wife already told me it's fucking in this stream.
Yep,
Yeah,
I'm going to
and
do the same. And
I appreciate,
I'm going to put some on.
Look,
It's good to actually have a nice, like, chill chat where,
that just
Like
about
this.
stupid shit.
yeah, but it's not often I get to do this with, like, even with Netflix, because, like, between me, us, well, I mean, if we ain't streaming, we're playing fucking video games.
Or I'm with the wife or the kids or something. You know?
Yeah, we're always doing something where
The
we
next
don't
couple
get
of
our 5
days, I
minutes.
want to do this. Do
Yeah, well, I got my shit to
we
do
talked
tonight.
about this earlier? So
Yeah. And I told you
I
I'm
thought
going
we
to try
would
and do what I can to help you, try and help these people, like help.
Oh yeah.
I'll do it. So I've got that. I've got my thing obviously later tonight. I say today, tomorrow.
in the
know
morning.
what
Yeah,
I
later on when you
mean. Obviously, I'll fix it. I'll fit it in there.
I don't know. I'm
You
just
know.
trying to figure this shit out. So
Hey,
but Flex,
once I can figure out the
Nova.
next sound, I'll be laughing.
Flex, Nova, Jet, especially fucking Jet, because she's not on here with us. She won't put her face out here.
Yes, she will. She's done it
She
with
will.
Cloud.
She will. Hopefully tomorrow or whenever I decide to do this again.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are fucking true legends.
No.
Y'all.
We're all in it
don't
together, man.
quit shaking your fucking heads up.
I'm no legend.
Y'all are true legends. Y'all ever help me out. Y'all help me out no matter what.
No
We're here
legend.
for each other, my man. We're always here. Don't worry
Exactly.
about it.
And
Aye.
like I said,
I'm out here.
this is going to.
I can see daylight.
This is daylight. I can't see
I
daylight.
see the light.
You
and
see
it's
the
not
light, bro?
kind
Get out of here. No,
yeah,
follow the light.
Go
bro.
the other
Follow
way.
it.
Go the other way. Go the other way.
Exactly. All right, guys. I'll catch you
See
soon.
you, Nova. Take care,
Love
brother.
y'all. Hey, no homo. Love y'all. Flex.
Okay, brother.
Hey.
Lord.
Look.
Y vamos. Hombres, vamos, amigos. Next.